To the Rant booth with Billy Schweim live here up at All Campus on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. 1028 Boardwalk. What a beautiful night it's turned out to be. We had a few showers rolling here a little while ago, but now the sunshine is out, shining brightly. We got people returning to the boardwalk, and we're up here at All Campus on the boardwalk. John Coyle, owner of the All Campus hats. We got the greatest hats of all professional and college sports teams. They got a great selection of hats. And John, thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming back, Bill. We did just get a whole new shipment in, so we got more 4th of July hats that the Phillies are going to be wearing tonight during the game. We got all our new colleges in. We pretty much now have everything you guys could want.
Now, throughout the show, we're going to maybe sample some of the stuff. You'll show us some of the stuff. You've got the cornhole games that I know since the last week that I was in here, it looks like you have more.
We did get more of them.
And a bigger selection.
Yes, we did. We got more of them, and we now have a unique one that anyone could do. If you guys want your family on there or your dog or anything that you want, we can put it on your cornhole boards. It's just going to take us about 3 to 4 weeks to get it back out to you guys.
What a great concept, John. It's unbelievable. We're going to be broadcasting live each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 up here on the boardwalk at All Campus on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, 1028. So if you're planning a vacation, you're planning to visit the Ocean City, make sure you put this down, because if you want to come on with me, Billy Schweim from the Locker Room on 97.3 ESPN, and talk sports with me on these great social media platforms, A2D Radio is putting us up for the Rant booth here at All Campus on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. We got them all covered.
Instagram, yeah, A2D is everywhere. It's a takeover.
A2D. Now, we want you to like or subscribe to A2D Radio. Become a member. You can subscribe, and you can shoot us a text message or a message online, and we can communicate that way. You can even rant from at home.
Yes, it's a different concept here for you, Billy. So it's the chat that we get to interact with all our followers and all our friends that come on, and it's good interaction. That's what this show is all about, the interaction with the customers, the fans, just the random people that are out on the boardwalk.
Excuse me, let's talk about the concept, because it is a great concept. You know, people walking up and down the boardwalk, listening in their car, watching at home, saying, you know what, I would love to be a part of that. Talk
all the time.
Sports on TV, talk sports on the radio, get passionate, get your voice out there. Here's a great platform to do it.
Yeah, and you would have loved it last night, Bill. Watching the Phillies game up here. Ninth inning comes, we're up 3-0, and we blow it again. There's about 12, 15 of us up here watching the game, and we're all sighed at the same exact time. Used to it, always used to it with this bullpen. And
Phillies are up. It's just amazing to me. The Phillies are up 3-0.
3-0 in the ninth.
Zach Wheeler pitched 7 and I believe 2/3 innings.
Gem.
Okay, pitches a gem, only gives up 4 hits.
Yep.
Only to have the bullpen blow it again.
You wonder if it's going to cost this man the Cy Young.
Tell you what, he lowered his ERA to 2.05.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these Phillies. First of all, if I'm a starter, I'm going to be really hot. But here's the thing about professional sports: you can't really get on people, especially at that level, because at any time it can turn back around, and you can have
you don't want bad clubhouse either.
Yeah, you don't want a bad clubhouse. But with that being said, I wonder how much longer can the starters take?
If I was a starter, there's nothing I could do, because it's not one guy. You can't just go to one guy, right? It's everybody in the bullpen. You can't single one guy out and be like, hey, you need to pick up your weight. You need to do a little bit better. It's the whole bullpen.
Two issues plaguing this team are the defense and the pitching. The defense, Alec Bohm has committed
mainly
12
two
errors.
Guys, yeah.
And Rhys Hoskins, I don't know, can we just talk about the good things?
There's not many good things to
talk
talk
about. Talk about the good things? Not here in the Rant booth. We're up here on the boardwalk, Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio at All Campus, 1028 Boardwalk. Come into the Rant booth, $10, 10 minutes with me, and a 10% discount on your hats. Come talk sports. Get it all off your chest. Everybody's got to be pissed. I am, and I'm sure Joe Girardi is, John.
He's got to be regretting coming to Philly now. All the choices that he picked Philly because it looked like we had a good foundation and a good solid fan base, big market team, and it's just not working out the way that he thought.
As the Phillies get ready to take the field, the game was scheduled to start, John, at 4:05.
Right.
It looks now that looking at the clock, it is now 6:05, and it looks like they're getting ready to get underway. We're broadcasting live here at All Campus, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Come on up. It's the Rant booth. It's powered by A2D Radio. This is a great concept. We're having a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun throughout the whole summer. Come up and rant with us. Now, you can also send us a message
through the chat, through
room.
YouTube or Facebook, wherever you're watching.
And we have our poll question of the day.
Yes, we do.
And the poll question is, will the Phillies make the playoffs?
I was always saying yes.
Do you think the Phillies will make the playoffs?
I was always saying yes, but I gotta disagree. I don't see it. Even if we're buyers at the trade deadline and we go out and get an arm in the bullpen, is that really going to help this bullpen? We just need 3 of them. We need 3 arms, and we don't have the chips or the pieces to get that.
And of course, the San Diego Padres, one of the best teams in the league, almost just wrecked our. Like, I can imagine what you were going through. I know I covered the Longport Mike McGrath Memorial Boat Race Lifeguard races in Longport last night, so I didn't get an opportunity to see. But the last 3 innings, I guess that's where all the fireworks were anyway. Last 4 innings.
The last inning, yeah.
But I would have liked to see that. Look, we're old school. I think you and I are old school baseball guys. We like a pitching duel.
Love it. That's my favorite game. A 1-0 game.
With a pitching duel.
My favorite games to watch. Everyone says they're boring. The new fans don't really like it. They like to see the fireworks and the home runs and all the lights and bells and whistles. But to me, hitting a baseball is still the hardest thing in sports.
Now, the San Diego Padres are 3.5 games out of first place in the West, which is probably one of the best divisions.
Yeah, by far.
Or is the best division.
By far, yeah.
You got the Dodgers, you got the Giants, Dodgers, and Padres.
We all thought the
NL East. Right? We all thought the NL East was going to be the tough division.
Yeah. Well, that's turned into a joke now. Anyone still can win the NL East. Anyone.
Tommy Pham's up the bat right now. Zach Eflin on the hill. Zach Eflin is like 2-6 with a 4.68 ERA, something like that.
Yeah, but he shows signs this year of being real brilliant.
Well, John, here's the thing: we need more than signs. Like, what's that song? I Saw the Sign.
Yeah,
well, we need more than signs, man. What group was that? You remember that song?
Yeah, I do remember. I do not remember the group.
I want to see more than signs. I want to see results.
Yeah, well. Zach Eflin does have the talent. He has the capability of doing it. It's usually one bad inning that gets him.
We're broadcasting live here at All Campus up on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, as we watch the Phillies Padres get underway. It's top of the first, 3-1 count on Tommy Pham, and he hits a foul ball down the left field line. Come up and join us. $10, 10 minutes with me on the boardwalk, ranting about whatever you want around in the world of sports. The Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio, every Saturday night right up here on the boardwalk at All Campus. John Coyle is the owner, and he does a great job. Got a great selection of hats. Maybe we can get somebody to bring us up a hat or two.
Yes.
And we can show our listeners and our audience some of the finer hats we have.
Yeah, before we do that, Bill, I just want to let everyone know on A2D that's watching this with us, we are streaming the game, so we're a little bit behind you guys. So just bear with us. I know we like to give a little bit of the play-by-play and the interactions. You guys probably already seen it. So don't spoil it for us either in the chat.
Is that right? We're that far behind now. Look.
We're a little bit behind.
We have an assortment of great hats here.
Yes, we do.
And I think this is a really nice one. It's a white Penn State hat, Nittany Lion. You check that out. It's got the
cloth back.
It's got the cloth back. Yeah, it's got adjustable.
Yep.
There's your Penn State hat.
From 47.
All right, from 47. What else do we have here, John?
We have the hat that the Phillies are wearing right now.
Today, look at this. This is a 4th of July weekend special at All Campus. There you go. Told it right.
There you
I
go.
like this hat, John.
Got the nice USA
And it's got
side
the
patch.
USA, Philadelphia, USA.
Yep.
Gotta love that. And then finally, well, now, who would bring up this hat?
I'm not 100%
Who would bring up
sure this
one
guy.
of the arch rivals of the Nittany Lions? Ohio State.
There they are. I believe we have Ohio State in the red and in the black, so we definitely have your choices of
By
what
the way,
colors
Jack
you like.
Friel, I don't mean to interrupt you, but Jack Friel said, "What's up, boys? I disagree with the poll. The Phillies need to rebuild." So he's saying sell at the trade deadline. That's what he's saying. That's what Jack's saying.
Are we really thinking about trading Nola? Are we really thinking about trading any of our top pieces to get something back to rebuild? I just think we just don't have enough to rebuild. The rebuild process, if we did break it down completely, would be 8 years.
And Dombrowski has a reputation of getting rid of big pieces and not so much to rebuild a team, usually bringing people in, to solidify a team.
Right, and I would be okay with if we did a small rebuild, right? Like getting rid of, there's another era.
That's, I think, the 50th era. I don't know how many they commit last night. I don't. Because before last night they had 49. I don't know if they. I didn't read the complete box score. I
don't think they had any.
All right, so that's their 50th era.
Yeah, I think so.
It's the third. They're second in the National League East.
Yeah.
Or second. Second in the National East behind the Florida Marlins.
It's one thing after another. And Didi's not a good one, and that's what I was getting as. We do have little pieces to trade. Didi's one of them. Gene Segura is another one. They're not going to give you big, top-of-the-line, blue-chip prospects, but we could start rebuilding a little bit with getting rid of those guys. And we do have people in the prospect pool that could fill a spot, and let's see what they do.
We are broadcasting live here at All Campus on the Boardwalk in Ocean City, 1028 Boardwalk. Come on up. If you're in the area, come on up. Join us. Come in the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. We have a lot of Phillies fans, but you know what I noticed last week, John? We had a lot of other baseball fans: Mets, Yankees, Pirates.
You get a lot of the Pirates here. You get a lot of the Nationals.
Yeah, we had a Nationals last week. So it's a lot of fun. I shouldn't say we. You're the owner. John has a great selection of hats here at All Campus. 1028 Boardwalk. Come up and join the Rant booth. Sit with me, rant about whatever you want to get off your chest in the world of sports. Or if you just want to sit and talk sports about any subject, we can do that here. It's the Rant booth, Ocean City, 1028 Boardwalk. I love this concept. I can't wait to get last week, the week before that. We had great participation with people coming up.
This week might be a little bit slow because of the weather. We got rained out like an hour right before we came on the air here. So people are still gathering themselves, getting dinner, and then maybe coming up.
And John, looks like there's a great crowd at Citizens Bank Park tonight.
It does look like a good crowd. It's 4th of July weekend. It's always a big weekend for people to go to the ballpark and catch a game.
All right, as we watch, here we go. Here's Kyle. He says, sell at the trade deadline, and you have nobody to bring up from the minors because they're all terrible. They haven't hit on a draft pick in ages. That's correct.
That is 100% true.
But
that is
look,
100% true.
Can you explain to me and any of our listeners out there, how come Tampa Bay, the Rays, how can they continue to put out great baseball teams?
It has to be scouting.
Small market?
It has to be scouting. I don't know if they put more money into it, more time into it, or they just have better scouts. I don't know how that works, but it seems like every team, Kansas City, Oakland,
right?
All these small market teams, Minnesota, they all have a year where they do great, and it's all in-house farm grown. And we can never do that. Besides 08, when have we ever done it? Right? We haven't done that yet.
Now, John, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that just because we have a Phillies game on, we still can talk about whatever subject. And I'm seeing some messages come in. Ben Simmons and the Sixers need to find a star point guard. What do we do? Who's out there? Is it possible? Can the Sixers really get Lillard? Do you want Lillard?
Personally, I don't want him for Ben. Of course, I want him, but I don't want him for Ben. But, I mean, we could talk about the proposed trade, apparently, that the Sixers turned down for Ben Simmons with the
that's
Indiana
all,
Pacers.
and you know what? That is all speculation.
That's all speculation.
We'll never know.
Yep.
But here's what I do know. John. After the immediate loss, when the fever pitch was high,
Correct.
and the anger and emotion was raw, everybody wanted Ben Simmons out.
Right.
Get rid of Ben Simmons. And by the way, Ben Simmons being such a polarizing athlete, I don't know if he can play in this town anymore. But with that being said, I'm not going to just get rid of him for the sake of getting rid of him.
No, you can't, because he is a talent. He's a big talent, and the upside is tremendous. I know we've been saying upside now for 5 years, and it's kind of getting a little old, and everyone's getting a little sick of it. But the fact is, it's still there. Everyone knows it's still there. Anyone who goes to the game and watches the pregame, the man hits his jumpers. For whatever reason, he doesn't take them. At practice, yeah.
I mean, we see video after video of him hitting jump shots, and then when he comes to game time, he puts the kibosh on the shot.
Yeah, he doesn't even put the kibosh on the shot. He just doesn't take it. Just doesn't take it.
All right, Malcolm Deshaun Herndon says Malcolm Brogdon and Chris Levitt for Ben Simmons. You would take that in a trade.
That's one that would be interesting. If they did throw Levert in that deal with Brogdon in the first, I would be very interested in that. But just Brogdon in the first is what was reported was the trade offer. I feel that's a little low. I wouldn't want that.
We're up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City. Beautiful night. The rain has moved away. We got some blue skies, a few clouds, but we got people mosey on back onto the boardwalk. And, of course, we're down here in Ocean City, New Jersey, 1028 Boardwalk. Great location. Come up, check out some of his hats. Buy a hat of your favorite team. Come in the Rant booth with us, powered by A2D Radio. Can't go wrong. And we'll even give you a sticker as a parting gift. How about that?
Billy's even signing them, guys. Yeah.
So we're having a lot of fun up here at all campus as we watch Tatis. He reached base. I didn't actually see what he did. I don't know if it was a walk or a hit.
It was a walk, but I'm not 100%
how good is he?
He's probably the best player in baseball right now, and he's so young.
You know, the baseball needs stars.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper, he seems like he's been in the league forever. He's still young, fairly young.
Yeah.
Is he a bona fide star, John? Around the league? I mean, you know, wherever he goes, the boos reign in the outfield.
Yeah, so I don't think he's a bona fide star anymore because of the younger stars that are coming up and surpassing him. But he is still a big name in the baseball world.
Yeah, I think guys like Judge.
Yeah, you got Judge, you got Tatis, you got
Cole. Who's the pitcher for the
Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole. He's a bona fide star. How about let's talk about the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. We really haven't seen too many commercials on television about it, have you?
No, you haven't. I don't know if this is
that's because of the move they made and the controversy it's created.
What are we talking about?
Well, they moved the Major League Baseball All-Star Game from Atlanta to Colorado.
Correct, yeah.
Due to political
reasons, yes.
And we all know, look, I think it's safe to say, obviously I can't speak for everybody, but I think people want politics out of sports.
Yeah,
we don't need that in our lives. Sports is an escape, a getaway from reality, right? You come up with a boardwalk, you go to a baseball game, you go on the rides, you go to a concert. You don't want to think about everyday life and the situations that we have to deal with. So sports is that getaway. That's escape. And now baseball's injected itself into that. And I think because of that, we're not seeing that many commercials. I've only seen like 3 or 4 commercials.
It is all personal choice, and we try to stay away from that as best we can. And I'm sure baseball in general tries to stay away from it as best as they can, and they do the best that they can. I'm personally a guy who's not going to stop watching because I love sports.
Right.
I love the game. I hate watching the Phillies now. They make me sick, non-politically wise, with their play. But I'm a sucker. I'm still going to watch every single night and cry myself to sleep every single night. Oh, boy. Machado just got one. Machado just got one.
2-run shot. Manny Machado. By the
Should
way,
have been
just
a
to let
Philly.
you know, when the opposing team scores first, the Phillies are 11-22.
Really? I did not know that. That sounds about right because our bullpen ain't going to help it get
How's that
any
make
better.
you feel right now, John Coyle?
Game's over. Game's over.
11-22 when the opposing team scores. Manny Machado just takes Eflin deep. It's 2-0 Phillies, or excuse me, 2-0 Padres.
Dead center, too.
Dead center.
That
What
was
a
shot.
We're up here on the boardwalk, all campus. Come on up and join us. 1028 Boardwalk, A2D Radio, powered the Rant booth tonight. Every night, every Saturday night, we'll be up here on the boardwalk as Manny Machado wears that big fag chain.
Yeah, that's
He's got the fag chain, right?
Well, now here's a question for you both. Now that we're playing the Padres here, when it came time to it, are you taking Machado or are you taking Harper?
Wow. Hindsight's always 20/20,
Correct.
isn't it?
Correct.
I'd have to say Machado.
I would say Machado. I'm personally always taking an infielder over an outfielder, first of all, because of the defensive purposes to it also. And Machado, he came in as a shortstop, right? So he could play short or
he signed for a lot
third.
more than Bryce Harper got.
He did.
Maybe that's obviously had something to do with it. If you look back now at Bryce Harper's contract, it's not a bad contract.
No, it's going to be a great contract. Well, it's the years. No one had a problem with the money.
Right.
It was the years that we gave him, and that's what Machado I believe, took 10 years.
Well, we could be the New York Mets and be paying Bobby Bonilla
for another, 12 years or
32.
something. Yeah.
We're up here on the boardwalk at all campus, 1028, broadcasting live. Come on, join us, the Rant booth. Sit with me, talk some sports as the Phillies get out of the inning, but not before the damage has been done. 2-0 San Diego as the Phillies come to bat. Not a good start for our fighting Phils.
No, it's definitely not looking good. We got the one error which led to the run, it looked like, and it's just going to be another disappointing night.
When the Phillies score first, they are 27-19, John.
Well, you predicted that they would lose, right? That was your bet for the day.
So I did my online sports betting app on my phone. I took the Padres and I took the under. The under's not looking so good right now.
What was the under? I didn't even see it. 8? You're still looking good. That could happen. Our bullpen probably only going to give up another 5. So if we don't score anything, you'll be okay.
Talk about we talked Phillies now a little bit. We're going to continue talking baseball throughout the game. We have the NBA playoffs tonight.
We do.
We have the Hawks and the Bucks in Game 6.
Yeah, I believe
Atlanta.
Giannis is ruled out, and Trae Young is still a game-time decision. I haven't heard anything yet officially on it. It seems like he's in the lineup, but it wasn't official yet.
Trae Young?
Trae Young, yeah.
Yeah. I heard Giannis has an ACL problem.
It sounds like he's done.
And I've had complete ACL reconstruction in my right knee. And I'm here to tell you, if I don't know why, if he's out, why don't you just go ahead and get the surgery?
What is it, a 9-month recovery or something?
No, it's even longer than that.
Is it longer than that?
Yeah. So John, Giannis is out. Trae Young is in.
Right. In Atlanta tonight, right?
I think the Bucks are getting 2.
Bucks are getting to it on the road. Yeah.
Who do you like?
I still like the Bucks.
Rob Brinkman says Bucks by double digits tonight.
That's a little aggressive.
Come on,
but
Rob, double digits. Should I get my sports app?
You better put us to bet now.
Yeah. Rob, should I take the Bucks?
I do like the Bucks tonight, but I only like them by maybe 5 or 6.
Since this is live TV, let's look at it live.
There you go. Not? Get the live.
Check it out. I'll get the live
spread
feed here. All right. We're up here at all campus on the boardwalk. You want to talk sports with me? Come to the Rant booth. $10, 10 minutes, 10% off your hats. Let's look at the.
So while you're looking that up, I'm going to just give our A2D subscription a shout out here. So A2D just put out their subscription. It's $9.99 a month. It's well worth it, guys, for what they're giving you. They're giving you exclusive products, exclusive promo codes to come on, and all campus here is going to give anyone who's a A2D subscriber 20% off, whether that is an online purchase, over the phone purchase, or an in-the-store purchase. 20% off anything, including cornhole boards.
Wow, that's a great deal.
So if you get one cornhole board, that will make up for 3 months of your subscription price.
Wow, that's an awesome offer. That's unbelievable. By the way, Rob Brinkman just chimed in again. The Bucks have better players even without the Greek Freak.
Yes, they do, and they're a better team. I mean, Brooks Lopez went off on
he played 30,
Game 5,
33
right?
points the other night. Hey, we're here at the All Campus up on the boardwalk. We're at the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. Come in and rant with me, talk sports. $10, 10% off, 10 minutes with me, Billy Schweim from the locker room on 97.3 ESPN. And this is a great concept because people can actually get to voice their opinion on over the air.
Yeah, I think once people start coming back up here, we're going to start getting a line like we usually do every single week up here. And it's going to be another fun night here on the boardwalk. Looks like the clouds are starting to go away. The blue sky's coming in.
See a lot more blue.
Yep.
By the way, Rob Brinkman's really getting into it. He said the Sixers made John Collins look like an NBA All-Star.
Yeah.
And Clint Capella stinks.
Yeah, well, we also had Tobias Harris on him, guarding him, and that didn't help too.
We're here at the All Campus up on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. 1028 Boardwalk, come on up, rant with us. Tell us what you really feel, how you really feel.
Yeah, we got a nice big crowd in here. Hopefully one of these guys are going to come on, and it looks like they're about to purchase a hat, so we give them the old 10% off. Maybe we could get some people up here.
John, this is a great idea. Also, want to let people know that you suffered a lot of fire damage during the winter at the big fire here at Playland, and getting this store back up and running has been a chore and a good achievement, but we need to have your support to come up and buy a hat.
Yeah, it's been a long process, guys. It's been a long 6 months here of us struggling to figure out what the next move was, where we were going to go, and we're just starting to get our product line in. We're just starting to get our merchandise in. Still waiting on a couple things, but we're starting to move forward with everything. And like I said, we got a huge selection here. Anything, any college, any team that you want, we're probably going to have them.
It's the Rant booth powered by A2D Radio. How's our boy Tommy Arnone doing?
Tommy, I believe, is out in Tennessee on a coaching the baseball. Yeah, they got a tournament out in Tennessee. I believe it's his first real traveling tournament with those guys, and looks like they've been winning a lot of tournaments lately. The last 2 weeks, I believe, they came in first place in the tournaments they did. So we wish them nothing but the luck out there out in Tennessee.
All right, we're here at All Campus on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, in the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. Come up and talk sports with me. Let's get some opinions on the Sixers, the Flyers, the Phillies, the Eagles.
The Eagles are coming around the corner. Yeah,
John, camp starts on the 27th of July.
We cannot wait. Something to be a little excited about the first couple of weeks until we really find out what this team is.
So if you do your math, John, that's 24 days. You ready? Can you contain yourself?
I'm excited. We have nothing really else to look forward to, so the optimism of good Eagles season is starting to get bigger and bigger for me, even though I know the reality of it might be a long year.
Now, we're looking at the Phillies game here as we talk here on A2D Radio, the Rant booth powered by A2D. We watch the Phillies game or whatever sport is on TV during our time from 6 to 9 p.m. every Saturday night. Hugh Darvish is on the hill. He's only thrown like 10 pitches.
Yeah, looks like he's got it going.
Exactly.
Now.
Zach Eflin was up to like 27.
Yeah, and he's not even through the third yet here, right? I believe it's a third.
Yes. When the Phillies score 4 runs or more, 27-14.
Oh, wow.
How about that, John?
That's surprising with the way the bullpen's been in the ERA for everyone. That's a surprising stat. I would not have thought that one.
on the contrast, to contrast that, when the Phillies score 3 or less, they're 11-27. So we got to get some runs. Obviously, that's the name of the game, to score some runs. We're here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, 1028 Boardwalk at all campus for the Rant booth. If you want to come talk sports with us, then you sit in, put the headsets on, and talk sports with me, Billy Schweim, from the locker room on ESPN Radio 97.3, ESPN Radio. We have a lot of fun doing it. It's turning into a nice night here. Little chill in the air, but nonetheless, it's still a beautiful night to talk sports while we watch the Philadelphia Phillies. We're in the Rant booth now. We have all kind of people that have joined me so far in the 3 weeks that we've done it. We've had a great guest list, and we're going to continue that tonight. By the way, yesterday, just to keep you guys up to date, I don't know if anybody knows, but yesterday was the 28th year anniversary of Mitch Williams, his walk-off hit at 4:40 in the morning. So we hope that doesn't happen today. We had a 2-hour rain delay. But, yes, 28 years ago, old Mitchie Poo got a base hit at 4:40 in the morning and ended that one of the longest games in Phillies history and baseball history. So we're up here at all campus now. We're going to be joined here in a second with our first ranter, our first person that's going to get in the Rant booth and get off his chest whatever he wants to get off. As Hugh Darvish gets out of the first, the end of 2-0, Padres. All right. Let's welcome into the Rant booth our first ranter of the evening, Mark. How you doing, Mark?
Hey, how's it going?
Mark, where you from? Now, let me see. Mark, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, now we got
all right,
you.
cool.
You're from Conshohocken.
Conshohocken, yes, sir.
All right. Okay, I see that right here. Mark, I love your shirt, by the way.
Thank you. I just bought it here on the boardwalk.
Did you really?
Man. I did. Yep.
The vet,
man. Listen, I grew up when I was young. That's where we went, man. You know, my dad took me to the vet all the time.
And I don't know if you know this, but the NFL just changed the rules. Looks like the Eagles.
They're going to get Kelly Greenback.
Are you happy about that?
Oh, I'm stoked about that.
Yeah, I am. If you don't mind me asking, how old of a guy are you?
I'm 35.
Okay. So, do you remember the vet? I mean, you went there a lot. It's been torn down for 20 years now, right?
Yeah, it's 2003. I mean,
is that what it is?
Yeah,
2003? Yeah. I got a piece of the vet at home.
I mean, listen, my dad used to get a box of hot dogs, right? He had 6 tickets in there. We start in the 700 level. He'd be down to 200 level by the end, by the 9th inning, So it's you can't go wrong.
All right, Mark, if you had the list of the Eagles are your number one love?
Yeah.
By the way, are you a 4-for-4 guy? What do you mean by that? Phillies, Flyers, Eagles, and Sixers?
I mean, not really. I mean, I'm not too much into basketball, but this year I did watch the Sixers a lot more this year. I got hurt back in January, so I've had a lot of time at home now. So
Mark, but if the Sixers are on a nice run, you're going to support the hometown team.
Oh, yeah,
correct?
Of course. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with my son over there. You see him with the Warriors hat on.
Is he a front runner?
I think so, man. You know how kids are with Steph Curry.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what kind of kid I raised.
So 24 days until the Eagles report to camp. How excited are you?
You know what? To be honest with you, it's going to be bittersweet because, I'll be able to watch every game this year. But unfortunately, I don't think the team's going to be that great.
Yeah, with the new schedule with the 17
games,
that's going to throw us off a little bit. But the team itself, there's been a lot of varying opinions about the Eagles, only because did we get a true read of what type of team they had because of all the injuries, because of the lackluster play of Carson Wentz, and because the team was on the NFC East was horrible. Did we get a true read on the team?
I don't think we did. I mean, you have to remember, like you said, we had a lot of injuries, and on top of that, the line play I think was what was worse than Carson Wentz's play. If the line played better, Carson Wentz I don't think gets sacked as many times as he did.
I have a show on 97.3 ESPN Radio, and by the way, you get one of these for participating.
Thank you.
I have a show on 97.3 ESPN called The Locker Room, and we've had Dick Vermeil on the show. several times, and Dick said that he thinks the Eagles are going to be better than last year because it wasn't a fair assessment because of the offensive line was hurt. They had 14 different offensive line combinations.
Yeah,
and he believes that the Eagles will be a better team this year.
Yeah, that doesn't help at all. 14 different line combinations does not help. I mean, again, we all saw it last year that Carson Wentz was running for his life all year, all season.
Well, now that Jalen Hurts is a little bit more mobile than Carson Wentz, maybe they can learn to remember Carson Wentz too. Every time he would run, he wouldn't take the easy way out. He wouldn't slide. He wouldn't go out of bounds.
Right, he took the hit.
Maybe Jalen Hurts will be a little bit smarter in that area.
But also, you have to remember he's a young guy. So is he gonna bow out too early? Could there be a guy down the field open? Like Devontae Smith could be down the field open. He may not see him, and he's going to bail out and
Rob. Mark, that's a good point. I'll tell you, I can't tell you how many players I've watched a lot of the film, and how many players Carson Wentz missed that were wide open.
Yeah, and again, like you have to remember, we're not players. This is just what we see on TV, or at the stadium.
Right.
There's guys. What the quarterback sees on the field is different than what we're seeing, watching on the screen. We're yelling at the screen, he's open, throw it to him. But, Carson Wentz isn't going to see that. He's got guys that, are taller than him in front of him. And again, Jalen Hurts is a shorter quarterback. So now, he's going to have guys that are taller in front of him too. So he may not see a guy, open.
We're up here on the boardwalk at All Campus in Ocean City, New Jersey. 1028 Boardwalk. Come up and talk sports with me here in the Rant booth. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about, your favorite sport, how mad are you that the Sixers had an early exit, how disappointed you are in the Phillies, and you and I will get to that next, Mark, how disappointed you are in the Phillies' inability to play defense. Come on, Mark.
Oh, God, defense is atrocious this year on the Phillies, man. I mean,
Alec Boehm leads the league with 12. Second, I think, in the league in third baseman errors, 12.
12?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was that high. I mean,
yeah.
You know what that is, though? That to me is a confidence thing. He's a young player. He's got to get the feel for it up in the majors. I get that. But 12 is a lot, not even halfway through the season yet.
It's a lot. And, we're watching the game right now, the San Diego Padres. Zach Eflin is struggling, I would say, a little bit. He's down 2-0, but he's already thrown his 38th pitch.
Yeah, 38 pitches.
And he only has one out in the second.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. But, worse than that, the bullpen this year. Come on, man. For how many years has the bullpen been terrible?
By the way, prior tonight, Zach Eflin has walked only one batter in the last 37 he faced. He just walked one. So that's 2 and 38.
There you go. 2 and 38, eh?
So he's
down 3-0 now. Oh, there you go.
There he goes. Walked it out. Did I just
you
jinx him?
You just jinxed him. You just jinxed him. That's
Mark.
what you did. You jinxed him.
You know that always happens, right?
I know it does.
Hey, we're up here at the Boardwalk at Ocean City, 1028 Boardwalk. We're at All Campus. Come on up. Talk sports with me, Rant. It's the Rant booth powered by A2D Radio. And this is a great concept. We get anybody come up and talk sports. We get the headphones on. We're broadcasting on all the different platforms, Mark.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is YouTube,
I like this.
Twitter,
I like this,
Twitch TV, Instagram, you name it. We're on it. By the way, you can go back and look with you can pull it up, right, John? He can pull it up. Yeah, he can. His son is watching it right now.
Yeah,
you can watch
go.
Anybody out there can see us. We're broadcasting live on Twitch TV, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. It's the Rant booth powered by A2D Radio here at All Campus on the Boardwalk.
Did you expect the Phillies to be a juggernaut this year?
Yeah, I did. I thought they would be a lot better. I really thought that the Phillies were going to be good this year.
I did too. I thought they were going to be good. I thought it was going to be a close race in the East. But
as it turns out, everybody thought the NL East was going to be the powerhouse division.
Yeah.
When in fact now it's the NL West.
Yeah, right.
And the Padres.
Yeah.
And the Giants.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers.
How about that with the Giants? Gabe Kapler.
Let's not give Gabe Kapler
here.
But Mark, let's not give Gabe Kapler too much credit.
He's got a lot of talent on that team.
He's got a lot of talent.
A lot of talent. It's amazing.
Bolt. He's got who's the shortstop?
He's got Belt.
Shortstop for the Giants. I like him.
Crawford.
I
Crawford.
like
Yeah.
him. He's an all-star. He's a perennial
Yeah.
all-star.
Oh yeah. I mean, and he's still got Buster Posey. Come on, man. He's still one of the
All
best
right,
catchers.
that one Eagles fan, 1986, says this pitcher needs to get his stuff together. 40 pitches already, and only the second inning. Jeez, Philly, get your stuff in order. It's a frustrated fan, Mark.
Listen, I'm with it. I'm with that guy, man. Definitely, I'm with him. I know where he's coming from. I understand where he's coming from.
We talked about the bullpen earlier. Hector Neris has only, gotten 2 saves in his last 6 attempts.
Okay. Are we really talking about Hector right now?
I mean, it was last night. Was that unbelievable? Did you see the game last night?
No, I missed it last night because I'm down here, in this beautiful Ocean City weather.
But they wasted a beautiful gem pitch by Zach Wheeler. He goes 7 2/3 innings, gives up only 4 hits, no runs. He leaves the game with a 3-0 lead.
And he lost 4-3.
No, they didn't. The Phillies end up. No, he lost the lead. But the Phillies end up winning, but only late inning heroics.
Well, that's what they're saying now. Zach Wheeler is the ace of the staff. Obviously, we all know that.
Right now we got 2 on, 2 out. The Padres, Tommy Pham's up the bat. 44 pitches already. It doesn't bode well. By the way, I hope you don't get mad.
Listen, Eflin ain't going long. Don't worry.
No, I hope you don't get mad at me. But tonight, I took the Padres and the under in my for a parlay in my sports app. Think about that.
What was the over under?
8.
8?
8.
8.
What do you think, Mark?
I don't know about 8. But
Eflin just got out of the inning on a ground ball. Tommy Pham graded out the shortstop. 2-0 Phillies after inning 1.5. We're here at All Campus in the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. Our guest is Mark from Conshohocken, and your topics are the Phillies and the Eagles. We talked a little bit about.
I love the Flyers too.
Talk to me about the Flyers.
I mean, you know what? A few years ago, right? We were all saying we got 4 teams that are going to be. We're gonna have parade after parade, And now you look at the Flyers, and it's just no goal. The goaltender looks great at points, and then looks terrible at other points.
Well, I got to tell you, you're never good. You're too young for this. But when I was a senior in high school, 1980, the Phillies, the Flyers, the Sixers, and the Eagles all those teams participated in the championship in their respective sports.
Yeah, my dad told me about that.
Great.
I'm jealous of that.
And the Phillies are the only ones.
The Phillies are the only ones that won that
to
year.
Win the World Series.
Right.
The Sixers lost to the Lakers. The Flyers lost to the Islanders. The Eagles lost to the Raiders that year.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that was Fog Bowl year, right?
Yeah, no.
No, that wasn't Fog Bowl.
Ron Jaworski was the quarterback. Wilbur Montgomery was the running back. Our good buddy Ken Dunnick was the backup tight end, second stringer.
Okay.
Keith Krepley, I believe, was the first stringer. But you think we'll ever see that again? I don't think we'll.
I can hope. Do I think? No.
Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Eagles all in their respective championships. I don't think we'll ever see that again. I don't think we'll see that in any other city, to be honest with you. Think about it. There's only how many cities that have 4 teams? Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, L.A., Seattle doesn't.
No.
Oh, Miami.
Miami
Miami does. So that's what? That's 4.
There's
Dallas,
not many out there.
Dallas does. Dallas has all 4.
Yeah, they got
the Texas Rangers, Dallas Stars, Dallas Mavericks, and the stinking Dallas Cowboys.
Don't even. Oh man, did you just say that?
Did I hear a clap for that? That stinking
Cowboys. That's right.
But 1980 was a great year. It looks like we just got a home run.
Somebody just went deep.
Somebody just went yard.
Who was that? Bryce again? Another 14 solo home runs this guy got. Are you kidding me?
14th solo home run. Is that amazing?
How come we can't have ducks on the pond when this guy hits bombs?
Because he's batting third and the guys in front of him can't get on base.
Well, yeah, that'll do it too. But,
All right, Reese.
Well, I enjoyed the time. I
See,
do got to get out of here.
Reese
though, if you don't mind.
Hoskins is batting, I guess, in the 4-hole tonight. But how about that? 14 home runs.
14 home runs.
All
solo
solo
shots. Yeah.
Hey, Mark, thank you so
Hey, it
much
was
for
great
coming in the
talking
Rant
to you.
booth.
Thank you.
Check out it. You can check it out. Go to any one of the platforms and check it out.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Here he is, Mark, talking Eagles. Actually, we talked everything. Eagles, Flyers, Sixers, and Phillies. And Bryce Harper, going yard 2-1. Hugh Darvish surrenders a shot to Bryce Harper. And the Phillies are down 2-1. So we have a lot of people are starting to come up to the boardwalk as the sun is now out. A little bit of a crowd coming in here as John Coyle, the owner of All Campus, up here on the boardwalk.
Oh, we just
we
get
got
another one?
back to back? No. Or is that a replay?
Looks like a replay.
No, it's a replay. Don't get me excited. We're up here at All Campus on the boardwalk in Ocean City for the Rant booth. Come up here, talk Eagles, Phillies, Sixers, Flyers with me, whatever you want to talk about. You can get it off your chest in the Rant booth right here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, 1028 Boardwalk. We'll be here each and every Saturday talking sports. John Cool, great idea, man.
Yeah, this is another great night, and it's starting to fill up out here now. So we're gonna be getting some guests coming on, and hopefully getting a little bit more reaction about this Phillies game as we're trying to make a comeback here.
And I'll tell you what, we're getting recruited. My man, one of the best, probably the best college football program in the country.
Yep.
Alabama, and then Oklahoma, which is not that big of a step down.
Yeah, that's a big top 10.
That's a big program.
Yeah, that's a top 10 one.
So, I am not as concerned about Jalen Hurts.
Oh, Reese just got one.
Reese just went yard. His 18th.
There we go.
Hugh Darvish surrenders another solo
Oh, you
shot.
forgot to touch first?
In his jubilation, Reese Hoskins forgets to touch them all. He doubles back, gets to first base, and just starts it all over again. He can't even do his home run strike
There
right
we go.
18 home runs. By the way, John, does that take the pressure off him?
I think the pressure's been off him hitting-wise. I don't think he has a problem hitting.
No, but he can't make statements like focus on the good stuff. And
Yeah.
expect the Philadelphia faithful to give him any slack.
No, and especially his last two errors that happened were game decision errors. They cost us the game. They literally cost us the game, his other two errors.
Hey, we're here in the Rant booth in Ocean City at All Campus. Come on up, talk sports. Get it off your chest, whatever you want to talk about. We're here for the Rant booth here in Ocean City, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey.
Now we did have a question that you were just getting into with
About
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts.
Hurts.
Yeah, let's finish that up for him. Why
Jalen
he was
Hurts?
there.
I'm not as worried about Jalen Hurts as we got interrupted by Reese Hoskins' home run. That's all right. Jalen Hurts.
Oh,
I'm not worried about Jalen Hurts because he's played a big program and he shows that he's capable of leading a team and being a bona fide leader to a football team.
Now I have to play devil's advocate. What do you say of him running from the competition of Alabama?
Well, remember Vialoa,
Right?
Was put into the starting position.
Correct. Yeah.
But he came back and won the national championship game. And remember,
yeah. But I mean, he ultimately transferred because of that. Correct.
Well, did he try or did he want to get out because he knew his tool was going to be put in there?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why not stay and compete? And did we do the same thing with Carson Wentz? Did we run Carson Wentz out because
John,
another guy came in?
These guys, athletes are competitors by nature, right?
I would like to think so. Yes.
And I don't think they're afraid of competition. Now,
shouldn't be.
I think as far as Carson Wentz, when Carson Wentz is, pending as the starter. We don't know all. Thanks, Mark. We don't know all the behind closed doors.
No, we don't know the ins and outs of the conversations with the GM or anything. Oh, we get a double here by DD.
Gregorius, he went yard last night.
Yes, he did. His first game back. went yard?
First game back, he went yard. By the way, I said this earlier. I'm going to say it again. Do you know yesterday was the 28th year anniversary of Mitchie Poo?
Yeah, so
going yard or getting a hit and ending the game.
I did hear you say that, and I do have a funny story on that. Before we have our next guest coming on, I do have one funny story. So my grandparents owned a place in Florida before they passed away, and we would go down there every single summer and go to spring training. 1993, we do it. We go down, and I went to about 3 or 4 games that year, but I only got one autograph, okay? I only got one autograph, and I still have this autograph to this day. Can you guess who that guy
Mitch
was?
Williams.
No, the other guy, Joe Carter.
Joe Carter.
I got a Joe Carter autograph ball in 93 spring training, which I still cherish to this day because of how heartbreaking he made me feel. That was my favorite team of all time, the 93 Phillies.
Yeah, that team resonates with me and a lot of other people.
Yes, it does.
Because of the all right, I guess we have another ranter coming in.
Yeah, I'm going to hop off and let him on.
All right, John, we're excited to have another guest come on. It looks like we're going to talk Sixers right now. And a lot of our people, a lot of our fans that are checking in have the exact same sentiment as our second rant person. The ranter tonight is Luke. What's up, Luke?
What's up?
Westchester. You're from Westchester.
Yes, I am.
Are you the Westchester Crusaders?
No, that's my school.
Okay. Before you get started, are you a 4 for 4 guy? Philadelphia Eagles, Flyers, Sixers, and Phillies.
Yes, I don't watch Flyers that much, but
if they're on a roll, you're voting for them.
Yep.
All right. I can't tell you how many people we've had here, people from this area that aren't 4 for 4s. Like to me, it just doesn't make any sense.
That's crazy.
Is that crazy?
I couldn't be like a Philadelphia fan and not be a fan of all of them.
You got to vote for your hometown. I mean, could you imagine voting for being a Cowboys fan when the Eagles are good and everybody's you see it on the news and you see everybody cheering it. You go to the boardwalk, everybody's got Eagles shirts on. You're walking around with a Cowboys shirt.
I know. You just look dumb.
All right, let's talk Sixers basketball. How disappointed were you the night that they got eliminated?
I was really disappointed. I was actually coming home from the beach and I was watching in the car. And I remember it was the end of the game and I run in the house and turn it on and I saw them lose. And I was just it could have turned out so much better than that.
I got to tell you, the disappointment was spread throughout the whole area. Which is just I think everybody was just sitting in their chairs with their jaws dropped in disbelief because we had such high expectations for this team. Ben Simmons going?
I think he will be at some point. Maybe not immediately.
Let me ask you a question, Luke. If Ben Simmons were to come back, would that disappoint you? How would you look at that? Would you be happy about that? Would you be indifferent, or would you be like he's got to go?
I would want to see how he does. If he stays for a little bit of the beginning of the season, and if he does solid or whatever, I'd be okay, I can see why they did that. But if he starts doing bad, he's
but Luke,
go.
The knock on Ben Simmons is he does well in the regular season.
In the playoffs.
He gets his triple doubles. He gets his points. People think he's an all-star. By the way, they got him as penciled in as an all-star, and Trae Young isn't.
Yeah, I know.
How does Trae Young not become an all-star?
It's crazy how
does that happen?
I know.
Now, listen, we were all sold a bill of goods about this Ben Simmons. I get it. Everybody hyped him, but it passed the smell test. You see something, it doesn't look right. It's not right.
Yeah. You got to fix it.
The 76ers, talk to me a little bit, Luke, about Doc Rivers and his coaching, the way he coached down the stretch and in the playoffs. Were you happy with it? Did he make a lot of mistakes?
He made a few mistakes here and there, but I was happy with his performance as a coach or ever. He could have done a little better in the playoffs, lineup wise, putting people in when they should have been. But overall, I think he did a pretty solid job.
One thing about Doc Rivers, I think he gets the attention of Ben Simmons better than Brett Brown.
Yeah,
Brett Brown doesn't have a resume. Brett Brown was a coach, and he coached on a team that won championships as an assistant. But when it came to, actual having a resume, Doc Rivers won, even though he
Yeah.
blew a lot of leads
Yeah.
in series, he still won an NBA championship.
Yeah,
he
he's
still was a
pretty good
player.
coach. Yep.
You know what he has in a resume that the guys can say, look, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
So I see your buddies are here. They're giving you a little,
Yep.
they're giving you the eye, but you're doing a great job. You ever think about maybe getting in radio and TV?
I don't know. I would. I mean,
I got to
honestly,
tell
why
you, you do have a face for the radio.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's what people tell me all the time. I don't know if you're aware, but I have a show on ESPN every Saturday and Sunday
All
called
right.
The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. We're on from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Check it out there. And today we talked a little hockey with the head coach of the St. Louis Blues, Craig Berube, on with us today.
Wow.
Who's a former Flyer, tough guy.
Yeah.
Craig Berube used to drop the gloves and mix it up. He played with a lot of heart. But that's what the Sixers team missed.
Yeah, they did.
I didn't see,
they really did.
With the exception of Joel Embiid.
Yeah, he put his on.
Did you see Tobias Harris?
No,
Did he look like he wanted to win?
He could have done. His potential could have been so much better. Like he could have done a lot better than he did.
How about Ben Simmons? His demeanor on the court. What do you think about that?
He's like scared. It's weird. Like he can shooting the ball. Like I know he's not the best, but I feel like mid range. If he were to take a few shots here and there, he could learn from his mistakes and then make the shots. But he's just scared to shoot them.
During the regular season, and I guess in the beginning of the playoffs, I've seen him slam dunk.
Yeah,
and flex and everything.
Yep.
To me, that seemed contrived.
Yeah,
like some guys can do it, and it looks like it's natural. To me, it looked like it was forced. He wants people to believe that he cares, not that he actually really does.
Yep.
To me, that's a problem.
Yeah, it is.
Do you play basketball, Luke?
Not like
for the high school. What grade are you in?
I'm going into 9th.
You're pretty tall for a 9th grader.
I mean 5'7".
Oh, you're 5'7".
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, it's not a bad size for freshmen. I mean, going to 9th grade. But Westchester, what high school do you go to?
I'm going to Malvern Prep.
Malvern Prep. They got a good program.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I know people that went there.
Yep. Yeah.
We have. I don't know. Do you live here in the summer? Or you just vacation?
No,
this
I'm
week?
vacation. Yeah.
Just here for a couple weeks or a week or two.
I'm here for a few days. Then I go to Stone Harbor.
Okay.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, we broadcast live every Saturday night here at All Campus on the Boardwalk. It's the Rant booth powered by A2D Radio. We have Luke here from Westchester, who's a Sixers fan, and we're talking sports. And frankly, while we watch the Phillies game. A lot of people, I know you want to talk Sixers, but a lot of people are so frustrated with this Phillies team.
Yeah,
because their inability to close games down.
I was at that game last night.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, John, Luke was at the Phillies game last night.
Yeah.
So, Luke, tell us, what was it like?
It was when they
describe the atmosphere.
It's like they went up, and we knew they would not hold the lead. We
did
knew.
You have good seats? Where'd you sit?
We sat top. Not the top deck. There was the third deck, but we could see everything. We saw everything going on.
Tell me, what was it like when after they scored this, when the home run was hit, was 3-2?
Yeah,
how quiet were the stands?
Everyone was just a groaning went through the whole stadium.
Were there a lot of boos or just silence?
There was a few boos. Yeah, you could hear boos.
But it was mostly silent, right?
Yeah.
The disbelief.
I know.
That was permeated that whole stadium last night. People were probably the same reaction that people had watching the Sixers game with their jaws sitting in their chair like this. Were probably the same reaction you got last night.
Yeah, it was.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you were in the stands last night.
Yeah.
So you do like the Phillies. You like going to baseball. Do you play baseball, Luke?
Not really. No. I'll play a rec league or something, but not anything serious.
Baseball is a great game. Unfortunately, the numbers are dwindling as far as an audience.
Yeah,
right?
they are.
Is that because of the length of these games?
I don't know. They are pretty long, but you can tell even in the stands, almost no one goes anymore. It's a lot emptier.
Luke, let me ask you a question. When you watch baseball at home, do you stay with the game throughout it, or do you click around?
Not really. I click around.
Yeah. I think that's with the advent of modern technology, the clickers and everything. I think a lot of people do, and I think that's what's hurt baseball. Back in the day, you didn't want to get up out of your chair. You just left the game on.
Yeah.
Baseball is a great game. Unfortunately, we don't have a pitching staff, a bullpen.
I know. It really hurts us.
By the way, I took the San Diego Padres today,
Yeah.
and the under. It might. Now you're a little bit too young to bet, but I didn't want to jinx. I didn't want to jinx the Phillies by taking them, so I went the other way.
Yep.
And now we got a 2-2 tie. Who's your favorite Philly?
Probably Bryce Harper.
Who's your favorite Sixer?
Joel Embiid. But
Who's
I do
your
like
favorite
I like
Eagle?
Matisse Thybulle on the
Oh,
Sixers.
you like
too.
that?
Yeah,
I like that.
Thybulle.
I tell you what, he's got a lot of. His defensive prowess is second to none. I think he's a great defender.
Yep.
How about Maxey?
I like Max.
He's got spirit.
Yep.
Man. Who's your favorite Eagle?
Either Jalen Hurts or Rager.
And then how about your favorite Flyer?
I don't know. I don't follow hockey that
Okay.
much.
Luke, thank you so much.
Yep.
We really appreciate it.
Thanks
Thanks for being here in the
Thanks
Rant
for having
booth
me.
with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN. The Rant booth powered by A2D Radio. Come on up to the boardwalk, talk sports with us, and get it off your chest. Whatever you want to talk about. The Sixers, the Flyers, the Phillies, the Eagles. We're here all night, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the Rant booth with me, Billy Schwein from 97.3 ESPN Radio. Thanks, man. We really appreciate it. And there's Luke from Westchester as he appeared. Here, Luke, take one of these. You get that for your room or your car. Yeah. And we're here at the Rant booth at all campus on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. Come on up, 1028 Boardwalk. We're watching the Phillies game. We're watching the Phillies game here, and having a good time. We're talking sports in the Rant booth at Ocean City at all campus, 1028 Boardwalk. Come join us, talk sports. People are up on the boardwalk, strolling around. Turned out to be a pretty nice evening. Come talk sports with us. Get it off your chest as we broadcast live on Twitch TV, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on it all. You can also send us a message on the message board. And read a couple of the messages here. We got a Yankees fan in the crowd.
Oh, on the chat?
And it says that number one Eagles fan, 1986.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yankees fan.
I don't understand that. How does that happen?
Good Lord.
Whenever people come in here and they ask for Yankees hats, they come into the store. I always say,
"What do you do? Tell them you got to pay a service charge."
No, I just tell them we don't really have a lot of the evil empire in here. Yankees are one of my most hated franchises.
Is that right? See, the Yankees don't. I don't hate the Yankees like I hate the Cowboys.
Cowboys are number one.
I don't hate the Yankees like I hate the Washington Capitals.
No.
I don't hate the Yankees like I hate the Devils.
Hate the Yankees.
I don't hate the Yankees like I hate the Rangers.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're just more a divisional rivalry guy.
Well, yeah, I guess because we don't see them. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
We see it periodically, but we don't see them all that much.
The way baseball is with the salary cap and the non-salary cap, and they just buy championships, and I don't know. I hate it.
We're here in the Rant booth at all campus on the boardwalk at Ocean City, 1028 Boardwalk. Come on up, $10, 10% off, 10 minutes with me, Billy Schweim, from the locker room on 97.3 ESPN. We'll be here every Saturday night on the boardwalk talking sports. And John, you know the time flies by.
Oh, this goes so fast.
Much fun.
Yeah.
And we do have the NBA Game 6 of the Bucks and Hawks tonight. By the way, the spread's the Bucks are getting 2.5.
2.5 now. So
what do you think, John?
I still like the Bucks.
So you know what's so funny? The Bucks. I don't have a dog in that fight. So
no, you don't really care.
Whoever I take, I'm going to jinx.
Yeah. Wow, come on, Billy. Maybe you win one.
I doubt it.
Maybe you win one.
I'm so bad, John, I can't even pick my nose.
Only good things there.
Here we go. That number one Eagles fan, 1986, says, I'm not from PA. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. But I've always been a 4-for-4 Philly fan. Started because my mom is a Dallas fan.
Oh, so you went to be angry at the mob and like the Eagles. There you go.
That'll wait a teacher.
Makes the games a little bit more fun when you have an in-family rivalry.
We're broadcasting live at all campus on A2D Radio, powered by A2D Radio, the Rant booth. And Boardwalk's picking up a little bit, John.
Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit busier out here, getting a lot more traffic coming out here. Sun's coming out. Clouds are going away. It's turning out to be one heck of a night.
You know, the last couple weekends, well, with the exception of last weekend, couple weekends before that, we've had nothing but rain.
Yeah, we got rained out week 2 of this. We had week 1, then week 2 we got rained out. Week 3 was a little bit sketchy, and this week we just got on right when the rain was done. So it's not
Asia
looking good
Robertson
for us.
wants to know, I believe it's Asia Robertson wants to know, what was our reaction to the 2009 World Series? Well, I got to tell you, Asia, my reaction was worse than the Sixers because we were in the World Series and we lost to the stinking Yankees. But Joe Girardi was the manager of that team, and now he's a Philly. So you would think some of that Yankee mystique would rub off on us, but it hasn't.
No, only
by the way,
stink.
Asian, Joe Girardi, he's under a lot of scrutiny, man, for some of the decisions he's made.
Yeah, he's going to get run out of Philly if this keeps continuing. And again, I do feel bad for him with picking a guy to go to out of the bullpen. There's no right pick. Anyone that you pick is wrong. And that goes for any coach, as we saw with Gabe Kapler. A lot of people are out there saying, oh, I guess it's not Gabe Kapler's fault, or wish we still had Gabe Kapler because now he's on a winning team. Gabe Kapler doesn't have our bullpen. He has the Giants' bullpen. If he had our bullpen, he'd be in the same predicament that he was when he was the coach here.
I don't care who managed the Phillies this year. They'd have a tough time.
It could have been Connie Mack, and he still would have been wrong every pick.
Hector Neris, I don't know if you heard me say this, but Hector Neris is 2 for his last 6 save opportunities.
I don't even know why he gets an opportunity anymore. He needs to stop getting opportunities.
By the way, Bryce Harper hits a home run. His 14th solo shot.
Is that true?
All 14 of his home runs are solo shots.
Really?
John. Yep. I did. By the way, I know the mantra is no notes, but there were a few things that I was compelled to write down because I didn't want the audience not to be aware of it. One of the notes that I wrote down was Bryce Harper had 13 home runs prior to the night. They were all solo shots. What's he do tonight? Hits a solo shot.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if that is because no one's on. He's seeing better pitches. Is that got to be the reason?
He bats third in the lineup, and you're not really getting that much production from Odubel or
that's true.
Whoever
Kutcher, whoever's up there,
in the second spot. Now, in all fairness, the Phillies really haven't had a string where they've all been in the starting
healthy.
8 has been healthy.
Right.
I don't want to make excuses because every team has to overcome adversity and deal with injury.
Well, I believe we're there now, right? I believe we're healthy now.
But any strength, any long stretch.
Yeah.
All right, we're up here at the Boardwalk, 1028 Boardwalk. We're at All Campus Broadcasting Live. Come join us. Twitch TV, Facebook, YouTube. It's the Rant Booth powered by A2D Radio. We got a lot of people watching and participating online today, John.
Yeah, we do have a lot of chats, and we're going to try to get to as many as we can. It's great having your questions, guys. Brings up a nice topic for us to talk about. So keep coming in with them.
Asia says Girardi can't be any worse than Aaron Boone. And I got to tell you, I don't really pay attention. I don't know.
Didn't Aaron Boone win one with them?
I can't comment because I don't watch that many Yankees games on what type of decisions he makes. So,
did he win one as a player with them, or is it?
Yeah, he won as a player.
Was a player? Okay.
Yeah. Did he hit a home run? He hit a timely home run.
Oh yeah. Yes, he did. You're right.
We're here at all Campus on the Boardwalk, broadcasting live. The Rant Booth, powered by A2D Radio. Come talk with me, Billy Schweim from the Locker Room on 97.3 ESPN every Saturday and Sunday morning. By the way, you know what I have on my show tomorrow?
Who's that?
Former Phillies relief pitcher Scott Air will be joining me tomorrow.
Ah, there you go.
Scott Air will be broadcasting. We're going to ask Scott about the bullpen. What makes it tick? What makes it not tick?
Well, that's the more appropriate question right now.
Broadcasting live here on the Boardwalk. Come up and join me at All Campus in the Rant Booth powered by A2D Radio. We got a lot of fun. Got a giveaway item. We're giving away a sticker. A nice sticker you can put on your books.
Yeah, and you did mention the no notes, and we did get the A2D no note hashtag T-shirts in here in All Campus.
Oh, we got them.
Yeah, let's get them up here.
Why don't we get a T-shirt? We can show our listeners the All Campus or the A2D shirt.
Yeah, it's got the little hashtag no notes on the back with the A2D on the front. It's a cool little shirt. We do have them in polos also. So we have them in your polos, the one that I'm wearing right now. And then we do have them right here
There you go. A2D
A2D
Radio. Now let's see the back.
And then you got the hashtag
No
no notes back here.
See, you know what's so funny, and I'm not going to try to hide this, but being on the radio is a little different from being on TV. Let's see that. Let's hold up A2D Radio again. That's A2D. That's a sharp looking shirt. I've got mine on under here. You can't see it. A2D. That's a sharp shirt.
Yeah, all these shirts go for $19.99. Like I said, if you're a subscriber, you get 20% off. And it's free shipping. So if you want to do it over the phone or do it through Instagram or wherever you get a hold of me through my business card, my cell phone's on there, give me a shout, and I'll get a shirt out to you guys.
We're broadcasting live up here at All Campus. Come on, join me in the Rant booth. If you got something you want to talk about in the world of sports, come up, and this is the perfect platform to do it.
Yeah, I mean, this gives everyone a chance to get anything that they want off their chest about any team, and that's the great part of it, right? This is a resort town, so you get teams from Pittsburgh, New York, D.C., L.A. You get everyone out here, and it gives everyone a chance to come on a big platform like A2D and complain and talk about what they want.
By the way, Asia just wrote back, it was the 2003 ALCS playoff. Boone hit a home run off of Timmy Wakefield.
That's the knuckler.
Yeah. So thank you, Asia, for that. We like the participation. Here's no hate. He will be cheering for the Hawks tonight. If you can't beat them, join them. So
that's a good theory. A lot of people have that. No hate
brought that up because. So if you have a team, if you lose to a team in the route, say you're in the playoffs, and you get eliminated by a team like the Atlanta Hawks, do you want to then see that team go on and win the title?
I guess it gives you a little bit of validation that you could say at least we lost to the champs.
Okay,
right. So I'm guessing that's the theory behind that statement.
I can dig that. Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. We're broadcasting live on all social media platforms. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Come up and join me in the Rant booth. Get whatever you want to get off your chest about in the world of sports. If you have a gripe, a complaint. So you
got a Flyers fan coming in?
Got a Flyers fan coming in here. If you want to talk hockey, we can do that. The Rant booth with Billy Schweim. Talk hockey with us. A lot of people want to get into radio and TV, John.
Yes, they do. And
perfect platform
great.
to check out, see how, maybe like a little taste of it.
And you know what? That's mainly the people that we get on here. They always say, my dream job is to talk sports. And that's what this store is, a sports store. That's why they're coming in here, first of all. And then when they see the podcast here, man, that's just something that everyone wants to do.
It's pretty cool. You could go back and watch this.
This is on YouTube forever, guys. You will always have it to go back. Your family, your grandparents, you can show your kids when you have them.
Come on up to the boardwalk in Ocean City, 1028 Boardwalk. Join me, Billy Schweim, in the Rant booth at All Campus, powered by A2D Radio on all the major platforms, social media platforms. And as we watch the Phillies game, which we'll do every Saturday, watch a game that's being broadcast.
Yeah, usually going to be a Phillies.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to be commenting on the Phillies, but that doesn't mean just because we're watching the Phillies that we can't comment on a myriad of other issues.
No, we actually do have a big topic that we haven't even touched or talked about that's coming up in Philadelphia here, and it's the Flyers, the new expansion draft. All right, that the Seattle Kraken,
by the way,
are coming in.
So I on my program on 97.3 ESPN last week and a little bit this week, I said Kraken. What's a Kraken?
I believe it's some big octopus sea monster.
What's that have to do with the area of Seattle? The Loch Ness Monster is in England.
Isn't Seattle out there like in
but they don't have. They got
the
Mariners.
area?
They got Seahawks. They don't got Kraken out there.
I don't know, maybe they got them out there. I don't know.
It's a myth. It's a legend.
I'll tell you one thing. It's one heck of a logo.
I'm not into it.
Really?
I think they try to get the Kraken on there to be like a footnote to a trivia question.
Oh.
Like, what you know what the trivia question? Can you name all the teams that don't have an S in their last name?
Oh, is that? I did not know that.
All.
I do not.
Well, you got the Lightning that are in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Now, are we talking all four major
Boston
sports?
Red Sox, very good.
Chicago, yeah, White Sox.
Both Sox. That's 3.
I never heard this question before.
The Miami Heat. You never heard this, John?
I never heard this question before, and I do not. How
By the
many
way,
are there?
I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. But let me just get to a. Another fan. Another
Comment
thing
here.
Peter Evans just ranted in. Let's rant, fam. Sadly, I disagree to the poll.
Yeah, well, Pete, I think we're all with you, buddy. And hey, thanks for stopping in and chatting with us, Pete.
I think that the Phillies. I think they're. I don't know. I'm hoping they'll be buyers.
They can because what are we 4.5 out
Phillies,
right now?
We're only 4.5 games out.
Yeah, and that's with so many blown saves, right? That's so many more wins that we should have had.
The Phillies have committed 50 errors to this point.
And that's another. Yeah,
second
that's another
most
one.
in the NL East, right?
Yeah.
Alec Boehm is the third or is the second most committed, the second most errors by a third baseman
In the league, I believe.
in the league.
Yeah.
If you just do away with half those errors,
Oh, look at those scouts.
if you do away with half those errors, and if the bullpen blows half those saves, we're in first place.
You're a first place team. Yeah, and by a long shot.
So Pete, are we buyers or sellers at the trade deadline? Will the Eagles, Phillies, I keep doing that. Will the Phillies make the playoffs?
I say no still.
You still say no?
I still say no.
I can't twist your arm?
I don't see it. Like I said in the start of the show, we go and be buyers. We get one guy. That's one guy. That's one inning. Starter goes what nowadays? 5, maybe 6, right? So you need 3 or 4 innings. You only get one bullpen guy. You still got 3 or 4 innings to get through. I don't see how we're going to compete with the teams like the Mets.
John, I believe we have another ranter coming up.
Yeah, we do. I'm going to hop off.
Let's get a Giuliano in here. He wants to talk Flyers with us. And, we had Craig Berube on the show today, and we'll talk to him a little bit about the Tampa Bay Montreal Canadiens series. Looks like Tampa Bay is a little bit too much for the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know if I think it'll be a sweep. I think the Lightning is just they're too big, strong, and too fast. So let's welcome into the Rant booth, Giuliano, right?
Yes, sir.
How
Nice
you
to
doing,
meet you.
Giuliano?
Doing pretty good. How
Giuliano,
are you?
first of all, before we start, how old are you?
I'm 15.
So you're going into what, 9th grade?
I'm going in junior year.
Oh, junior year. You're only 15?
Well, I'm turning 16 soon.
Okay.
But yeah,
So you're young for your age group.
that's right.
But you like hockey.
Oh, yeah.
Big Flyers fan.
Oh, yeah.
And you're from Marion Station?
Yeah.
That's Pennsylvania?
Mhm.
Okay. Before we get started, who's your favorite Flyer?
I like Claude Giroux, and I've always been a fan of Brian Elliott, of all people. Right?
See, I am not a Claude Giroux fan.
Okay.
I'm just not. There's something that rubs me the wrong way, and I'm going to tell you a little. I'll give you a little bit of an indication why. I had Craig Berube on my show today. By the way, I have a show on ESPN called The Locker Room. You can have that.
All right.
Craig Berube taught or coached the Flyers. I'm just going to tell you, leave it at that. But I think that Claude Giroux, while a great player, has not lived up to his expectations as a captain. Is that a fair assumption? Is that fair to say?
I think so in some respects it is, because in the playoffs as a leader, his stat line really hasn't been there. Remember, in the playoffs, how many goals did he have? He had 1 goal.
1 goal.
In the playoffs. And he had 7 assists. But as you say, goals make a bigger difference.
Is he like the Ben Simmons of the Flyers for the playoffs? Like Ben Simmons during the regular season, triple doubles.
Oh, yeah.
He's an all-star. When the playoffs roll around, he gets shut down. They close the door on him.
Yeah.
Same thing with Claude Giroux. And I have other people that have said to me that when Claude Giroux gets a lot of his points, it's either in garbage time or when it doesn't matter.
I mean,
what do you think about that, Giuliano?
I haven't really thought about it that way, but I think when he's called out in the media, he doesn't have a lot to say.
No.
Right, exactly.
He does not have a lot to say.
He's just we just got to play better, get the pucks in deep like anybody else would say.
So he gets you that standard operating line. He says what he says, non-controversial stuff, anything to just, I guess, dispel or just appease the media, I guess.
Yeah.
He doesn't say anything substantive. He doesn't say anything that'll make you roll your eyes. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's in the NHL. You have a lot of players that try to lead by example, not like a rah-rah type fella.
Yeah, they try and lead by example, and I do think Giroux does that. He's just not very vocal in the way that he does it. When the media calls him out, then he usually has like a goal where he has like 4 points the next game or 3 points the next game. But as you did say, he's not a very vocal leader in the locker room. He's not a very assertive player in some cases.
Major league sports, professional sports, these players have to stay on an even keel because you know that when things are going really bad, you can't get too down and bummed out. When things are going really well, you can't get too emotional, too excited. You have to, because at any moment it can turn. But there's something about Claude Giroux that just doesn't do it for me.
I think that's a fair assumption too. I think that people believe he can do more, as you say, and he really doesn't. But I think for some years he's carried the Flyers in some respects. Like he's only had Voracek and Simmons as like for the past several years as star players, but he's never had that second true player around him that's outstanding. It's just him.
Talk about Voracek, man. What a disappointment. I don't think anybody's going to take him in the expansion draft.
It looks like,
especially for the money they got to pay him.
Yeah, I believe it's like what, $6, $7, $8 million.
$7 million, $8 million.
Yeah,
Voracek has not lived up to his expectations,
and at least not in the last few years he has. In the 1920 season or 2021, it looks like Seattle has Flyers want Seattle to take him, but instead of somebody else.
Yeah, I unfortunately I think Gostisbehere is going to be gobbled up. I don't know. I mean. Gostisbehere seems to be the one dangling. You know, Robert Haig didn't really have that great of a year this year. Sanheim, while he's more offensive, he was a liability on defense. I don't know. Who do you think? Who else do you think other than Voracek and Voracek and Ghost? Who do you think will go?
Well, I think the other option would be James Van Riemsdyk. He still has 5 or 4 more years on that contract that Hextall signed him back in the summer of 2019 when he came back from Toronto. And I think he's been a solid player for the Flyers, but once again, he could be another player
that's not enough to get him over the hump.
Yeah, exactly.
We're broadcasting live here up at All Campus on the Boardwalk, powered by A2D Radio. It's called the Rant Booth. Come up. You know what's so funny, too, Juliana? We've had people come up here. It's called the Rant Booth, which would indicate you want people to get hot and really get upset. But most people come up here, and there's nothing wrong with it. Just talk. I thought when we started this concept that you'd have people really come up and get hot. The Sixers stink. But we haven't had that. Why do you think that is?
I mean, Philadelphians, they have just a strong belief in their team every year, and they're just used to being like, we're going to do it next year. It's going to happen soon.
Yeah, but they're also Philadelphia fans are also very passionate.
Yeah.
And I think the anger, the humiliation, the disappointment that the Sixers lost, I thought we'd get more people that are like, the Sixers stink, go nuts, but we haven't had any of that.
Yeah, that's a little bit surprising, I'd say. But I don't know. The Sixers could be in contention next year with the trade of Simmons, or if he finally gets back on track as well.
So you are a 4-for-4 then, right? You like the Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Eagles?
I don't follow the other teams as much. I follow the Flyers and Eagles the most.
By the way, do you play ice hockey?
I do.
You do?
Yes, I do.
And what position you play?
I'm a goalie.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I know we had, just not too long ago, we had Colin Felix on his show. He's from Ocean City. Grew up, I think, in Audubon, but he lives here in Ocean City. He played for the national champion team, the college, I think, Massachusetts, who just won the national championship college collegiate. We had him on my show. And TJ Semptenfelter, Beaches on 25th Street. He just got a scholarship to Northeastern. So we've got some hockey people down here in Ocean City. And, of course, a lot of Flyers, ex-Flyers, former Flyers live down here in the summer.
Yeah.
You'll see them walking around.
Yeah.
Bobby Clark used to live here. Who else? Steve Coates lives in the area. Coatesy, the announcer.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of Flyers that live down here. There's a lot of celebrities, if you will, sports stars that live in this area.
Yeah, I saw Berube down here a few years ago as well,
yeah.
like you mentioned.
Yeah, he parks back here in the parking lot and comes to Playland every year. And we see the Chief. I had him on the show today. On my show, it was pretty good talking hockey with him. He was a tough guy.
Yeah.
He didn't take any crap. He dropped the gloves. He didn't have any Velcro on his gloves. He get them off right away.
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you a question since you're a younger guy. What do you think about fighting in hockey?
Fighting in hockey it's an essential part of the game. It's definitely died down since obviously since the 70s, 80s, and 90s, but it's still an important necessity of the game when it's needed.
When it's needed. You don't want to just we don't want to see bench clearing brawls, but we like to see the tough physical aspect. And like last night, did you watch the Tampa Bay Montreal game?
Yeah, I did.
It seemed to me that Tampa Bay was more of an intimidating team physically than Montreal was.
And I believe they're like a bigger team as well.
They are.
They're nitty gritty too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Montreal is too, but I don't know what's going on with them as well. But
Montreal, first of all, it's a nice run they're on. They got there because Carey Price is standing on his head. I mean, he's playing unbelievable. Did you see that shot? I think who scored? It went right by the goaltender's ear into the net. Perry, was that?
Oh, it was Perry. Yeah.
Was that Perry that did that?
Yeah.
I mean, is that skill to get that puck into that area was unbelievable.
Yeah, such a little spot. Exactly. That's insane. And as a goalie, that frustrates you. But you got.
So let me ask you, as a goalie, when you see Carter Hart let in easy goals, soft goals, what do you think? Like, as a goaltender, what do you think?
Well, sometimes you got to think if it's you said an easy goal, right?
Yeah, like a soft goal.
Okay.
A deflating goal.
Deflating goal.
No, in other words, a bad goal.
Right,
I mean, goal.
Right, a bad
goal
goal.
that wasn't, the goal that he should have stopped. Yeah. What do you think about that? Is it more frustrating because you're a goalie or
it's
a
more,
hockey player?
Well, even as a fan, it's just frustrating too.
Right.
As a goalie, you're like, sometimes I feel like I could make that save or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the way he played all season, it just was around that term that, like you said, just bad goals constantly and pretty often in games, and they would lose because of it too.
I don't know if it's his confidence. I don't know. I mean, when you get to that level, you're a pro. You get to that level of NHL caliber hockey player. I know you're playing against great guys, but still, you shouldn't be. I don't know. Letting those type of weak goals in is very disturbing. It's disheartening.
It's disheartening, but I think you got to respect the fact that he's still a young man. He's still only 22, 23?
Yeah. I think
And
he's 20. No, I think he's 21.
21. It proves the point, right? I think he has room to improve at that age level and at the NHL level. And it also, with the COVID situation, some people did better.
Yeah, that's true.
But some players didn't do as good. Some players did better. Some players did worse.
Hey, we're broadcasting live up here on the boardwalk at All Campus 1028 Boardwalk. Come on up to the boardwalk. Come into All Campus. Get a nice hat. They got great selection of hats for college, pro, all your sports teams. Come on up here. Get a discount. Come talk to me. Rant in the Rant booth. Get whatever it is you want off your chest in the world of sports. We're here to talk to you about that. It'd be a platform for you to do that. As we usually every Saturday night, we'll be able to watch a Phillies or a sporting event that'll be on TV here at the boardwalk at All Campus. And Juliana, what team do you play for?
Play for Lower Marion High School.
Oh, you play for the high school team?
Yes, I do.
That's did you guys play in the Carpenter? No, not the Carpenter. What's the hockey? The Flyers Cup. Did you guys play in that?
Not this year. We did not qualify for
Did
it.
you qualify for that?
Didn't qualify. No.
I got to be honest with you. I know about high school hockey's big in Philadelphia. Bonner, is there a Bonner?
Yep.
Name some of the schools that play in that over there.
Haverford, Springfield.
Haverford. I played at that rink.
Marple.
Is that the smaller rink? The Haverford. What's the one that's real small?
It's Springfield.
Springfield.
But they don't use it.
Almost looks like a gym that was converted into a. Is that for the little kids?
For little kids.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I played there when I was years ago. I played a lot of ice hockey too. I worked at U.S. Airways at the Philadelphia International Airport for 25 years, and we had a travel team, and we'd fly to other cities and play against the U.S. Air's team in Boston, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Chicago. It was a lot of fun, man. We'd get on the plane. We'd feel pretty big. So. Well, anyway, listen, Giuliano, thank you so much for coming into the Rant booth.
Yes.
We really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Appreciate your time, too, sir.
Have a great rest of your night.
You, too.
And happy 4th of July weekend. All right. We're here in the Rant booth in Ocean City at All Campus. Come on up. Talk sports with us. The Rant booth is powered by A2D Radio. By the way, we got a rain delay now at Citizens Bank Park. And look at those skies. It is dark. It looks like night, and the grounds crew is out covering the field, lickety split. They're in the bottom of the fourth. A rain day, a delay has ensued, and we'll keep you up to date on that. We're not delayed. We're at the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. We're on all the major platforms: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch TV, Instagram. Come on up, talk sports with me, Billy Schweim from 97.3ESPN.com. We have a new ranter into the booth. Now, let me get you to come a little closer here because we want to get you on the TV. All right, let me try to adjust the camera here. And we're going to welcome into the Rant booth Caleb. What's up, Caleb?
Good.
How you doing, man? So, you're a Washington Nationals fan?
Yes.
What? You're in Philadelphia Philly territory.
Yeah, I know. I'm sad
Why are you a Nationals fan?
because I live near Washington, D.C.
Okay, well, guess what? That is, Caleb, that's a normal thing.
Yes.
I like it when you're like, I'm a 4-for-4 guy. I live in the Delaware Valley, live in this area. I like the Phillies, the Sixers, the Flyers, the Eagles. You live down by Washington, D.C., our nation's capital.
Yeah.
By the way, happy 4th of July.
Thank you.
All right. You live down by Washington, so you're a Redskins fan too?
Football team fan.
Yeah, okay, right. Did I say Redskins? My bad. Oh, my gosh. I just got fined. The Washington football team. How about the Washington Capitals?
Yes.
All right. And how about the Washington Wizards?
Yes.
So you're a 4-for-4 guy. I got to take my hat off to you for that. All right. Talk to me about the Nationals. How long did Bryce Harper been a Philly now? Do you remember
2019 was his first year?
Do you remember he left Washington? How upset were you when Bryce Harper left the Washington Nationals?
Mad.
But then you come back and you win the World Series.
True.
So you went from sad to glad.
Yes.
Well, you guys did. Listen, the Nationals did a lot better than the Phillies did. You guys, that summer, you guys were in last place, I believe, in July.
Yes. 19-31.
19-31.
Yeah. Sad moment.
And then you turned it on. Tell me, Caleb, how did the Washington Nationals turn it on in the second half of the season?
Baby shark.
What's that?
Baby shark. Baby shark.
Baby shark.
Yes. Baby shark.
What's the baby shark?
Gerardo Parra.
What's that? Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. My daughter does that. But
Yeah.
why was that instrumental for the Nationals?
Because they got confident and they liked it and they started dancing and their confidence boosted.
Who's your favorite National?
Well,
Soto?
probably either Turner, Parra, or Schwarber. However,
Schwarber. He's on fire. He was on fire a little while ago. He had 12 home runs in a matter of 15 games or something like that.
16 home runs in June.
Sign him up. He's going to take my job here on the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. We're up at the boardwalk. Have an opportunity to come rant in the Rant booth with me, Billy Schweim, right up here at All Campus. We have a great selection of hats. You going to get yourself a hat today?
Expo.
Absolutely. You going to get a hat, you said?
Yeah, Expo's hat.
Expos. Montreal Expos. I love this guy. Caleb, what about Max Scherzer? The last time they came to Philadelphia, was he cheating? Was he putting something in his glove?
No,
How do you know?
because they checked his hair, and that's bad. It's annoying.
Yeah, he was rubbing his fingers through his wet hair.
Oh no,
And then he had something in his glove.
he did.
What do you
No,
think
he
about
didn't.
that? No, he didn't. What about Strasburg? When's he coming back?
I don't know.
We don't know when he's coming back.
I know.
He's injured. Is that correct?
And so is Kyle Schwarber.
And Schwarber's injured now too.
Yeah.
Good. As a Phillies fan, I don't relish people getting hurt. I don't wish for people to be hurt, but it doesn't make me too disappointed when they are, especially on another team.
How about Mets?
I don't like the Mets.
I don't like.
I'm
the
not
Mets.
a Mets fan at all, but I do like what Jacob deGrom's doing.
Yes.
Is he an amazing pitcher?
Sadly, yes.
Sadly, he is. He is an amazing pitcher. We're here at all campus on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, at the Rant booth. We have Caleb visiting from Auburn, Virginia, and Caleb is a Nationals fan. And you did stipulate that you guys. What was the record? 19. What were they?
1931.
And they turned it around.
Yes.
Isn't that the beauty of sports, where a
Yes.
team can be almost out of it, have nothing to play for, and then all of a sudden their fortunes turn.
Yeah, I like that.
Was that an exciting year for you?
Yes.
Did the Washington Nationals have a parade when they won the
Yeah.
World Series? Did you get an opportunity to go to the parade?
No.
No. Why were you in school? No, I
Well,
guess you. No, yeah, you'd be in school. It'd be
it
October.
was the day before Halloween, so
That's
I
right.
did have school.
So mom and dad didn't let you go.
Well, I don't. Wait, I don't.
You didn't
Yeah.
go to the.
No.
I went to when the Phillies won the World Series in 2008. I went to the parade the next day or a couple days later. I'll never forget it. It was like the most incredible thing I've ever seen. So many people filled Broad Street from City Hall all the way down to or from the stadiums all the way down to City Hall. Wall to wall people. And when I had my radio, when that happened, well, especially when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, people would call in crying. They were so happy that their team won. People got very emotional.
Yeah. I was.
Do you
sad.
do you
I
wear
was
do you wear the Nationals?
Yeah. Yes. I almost broke my leg.
You how'd you do that?
I was running around, and then the dishwasher, the thing was open, and then I almost hit my leg.
Oh, because you were so excited.
Yes.
That's the beauty of sports. It brings everybody together, families, communities, when you're all pulling for the same team. Now, I got to tell you, I think you're the first Nationals fan I've had sit with me.
Why?
We're broadcasting live here on the boardwalk at all campus. We're in the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. We're going to do this every single Saturday throughout the whole summer. We're going to have people come up and sit with me like you're doing and talk in sports and talk about whatever they want to talk about. So what else would you like to talk about the Washington Nationals that you would like our audience to know about?
So when Bryce Harper signed with the Phillies, he was like, I want to bring the title back to DC. I want to be on Broad Street. And then they just won the World Series
Yeah, that
the exact same year.
I got to tell you, that's smart. That had to hurt when he left Washington. I'm sure everybody in the Washington D.C. area, Virginia, were probably all very upset. There goes our hopes and dreams, and then for you guys to bounce back and win a World Series is amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. I'll be a good sport, but it is really cool when your favorite team wins a championship. Championship, you go through all the trials and tribulations of a season, and to win it gives you great satisfaction.
Yeah, like also when the Caps won. I was happy.
He's got to rub it in, doesn't he? When the Caps
when the
won.
Wizards won. Oh, my bad. Also when how much Super Bowls have the Eagle won?
The Eagles won one Super Bowl.
How much have the football team won?
Washington's got what, about 4?
3.
They have 3.
I'm pretty sure that's 2 more.
But we Eagles have been in 2 Super Bowls. We won 1 and lost 1. No, I take that back. We've been in 3 Super Bowls. We won 1 and lost 2. We lost to the Patriots, beat the Patriots, and lost to the Raiders.
Yeah.
The Eagles lost to the Raiders and lost to the Patriots, and we beat the Patriots. Tom Brady. You like Tom Brady?
Oh, no.
You don't like Tom Brady?
No.
Yeah, smart. Caleb, listen, we want to thank you so much for coming into the Rant booth. Enjoy the rest of your vacation. Happy 4th of July. And I'll be watching your Nationals when they come to Philadelphia or when we go to Washington. Thank you. Oh, happy birthday.
No, my birthday's in 2 days. It's
How
on the
old are you
5th.
going to be?
10.
10. What a great age. What a great age, especially to be a sports fan. All right, Caleb, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your vacation. We're broadcasting live here on the boardwalk in Ocean City at all campus, 1028 Boardwalk. We're broadcasting live here on the boardwalk at all campus, 1028 Boardwalk. Come on up, the Rant booth with Billy Schweim from ESPN 97.3 ESPN. We have a lot of fun up here. We get to talk to all kind of people all fans from all different teams, as we watch the Philadelphia Phillies, who happen to be in a rain delay right now. Since we're in a rain delay, let's look at some messages. Kyle Elliott says, rain delay when I just opened another beer to watch some baseball? Sorry. Okay, so Trae Young is in the lineup today. So guess what? That makes me think I want to go the other way. I might have to take the Hawks tonight. You know this. The Atlanta Hawks. Come on back here, John. I want to get something to talk to you about. The Atlanta Hawks seem to me to be like a team of destiny. To me, it seems to be a team of destiny. What do you think about that, John?
I don't believe in destiny. I mean, everyone says the Eagles were the team of destiny when we won. But, no, I'm not a big believer in destiny. They just are a flat-out good team.
Number 5 seed in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Did anybody really expect anything from Atlanta?
No, I mean, all you heard about coming in from the East was Brooklyn, and then a little bit of Philadelphia. And that was it. No one else stood a chance. And now neither of those teams are in. And we're with the Bucks.
That's what I say. I mean, like, Trae Young will play tonight. We just saw.
That's what I just heard. Kyle. Yeah, yep.
Kyle just showed me his phone. It said, breaking news, Trae Young will be in the lineup tonight.
Okay. So I guess they got, game time decision. He warmed up and he was okay.
I have to make my
your bet.
Pick.
Get your bet in. Does that change the odds? You think now? I mean, is Atlanta a favorite now?
Let's go to my my website. My what do you call it? My betting app. I'm not going to
right.
They want to advertise with us. They're more than happy to do so.
Yes, they can.
But I'll go to my betting app. Let's log in. It's a very easy process. It's almost too easy, John.
Well, what do you think, first of all, before you look? Do you think they move up to be a favorite now, or is it a pick 'em?
I think it might be a pick 'em.
You think it might be a pick 'em now?
How about that? A pick 'em?
I think that's probably pretty close.
Look.
I think they're going to actually be a favorite. I think that's going to give them 4 points.
It went up. The Hawks are minus 3.5.
Minus 3.5. So it went up 6 points because they were minus 2.5, right? Or they were plus 2.5.
Plus 2.5. Yeah. Now they're minus 3.5.
So Trae Young being in the lineup gave him 6 points.
Holy moly! I should have bought the bet. I should have bought the Bucks.
Yeah, you should. Well, you should have took the Hawks. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I would have had it locked in at 2. I would have gotten 2.
Yeah. No matter what with Trae Young, they're a better team with Trae Young, no doubt. But I still like the Bucks tonight. I still like the Bucks.
By the way, let's look at the message board because Kyle Elliott, he says, how does he feel about Bryce Harper choosing to come to Philadelphia? I guess he wanted me to Caleb, but he didn't like it. And nobody did. His parents were shaking their head.
Yeah,
to answer your question,
they were
Kyle.
all Washington fans, and it was great having him.
I know he wasn't cheating because he doesn't need to cheat to beat the Phillies. He's talking about Scherzer with the I'll tell you what, he was going to his hair a lot. And his hair was soaking wet.
Well, I mean, they did do a check and a pat down, right?
Was he pouring water in his head?
Maybe. You don't know.
I forget if that was a really hot day.
Well, they did do the check on him, right? I mean, I guess the guy did just get suspended, right? The first guy got suspended for Seattle?
Yes.
For having something in his glove?
We're broadcasting live here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey at all campus on the boardwalk. Come on up. Talk sports with me. We got people coming in. Well, you can talk about whatever thing you want to talk about. We're on YouTube, Facebook, all the major platforms. It's the Rant booth powered by A2D Radio.
You want to
Come on up, talk sports with me. Talk about whatever you want to talk about in the world of sports. A2D Radio is the place to be. The Rant booth is the place to be every Saturday night.
Whenever you get somebody like Caleb comes up here, and the kid was so smart. Yeah, he was so smart, knowing everything about Washington sports, and that's just, I mean. So
now, John, we've had Pittsburgh, Washington, Jets, Giants.
Oh my gosh, we've had
Islanders.
Yeah.
Look. Caleb just got himself. Here, Caleb, let me see that hat. Want to show the people. Look, Caleb just bought this nice Montreal Expos. It's a throwback because the Expos are now the Nationals.
And that's something that I totally forgot. That Montreal came to DC.
Oh, yeah.
And Caleb reminded me that's why he wanted that hat.
So here's another thing. You come up and ran with us. Maybe you have a future in radio and television, Caleb does. Thanks, Caleb. He's one. Sure, that's what we had. One of our people said that today. Said he doesn't have to cheat. Exactly what you said. We're broadcasting live here. The Phillies are on a rain delay.
Yeah.
We're at all campus on the boardwalk in Ocean City. 1028 boardwalk. Come on up. Talk sports with us, John.
So we didn't finish the conversation we were having before I got off and let Caleb in.
That's because Caleb came in.
Yeah, but the expansion with the Seattle Kraken.
Kraken.
What I know that you're stuck on the name. I love it, but I'm more on how that's going to affect Philadelphia.
Well, I hope it affects us in one way. Takes Voracek away
Please,
from us.
I think that's the number one guy that everyone wants to be gone.
JVR, I wouldn't be heartbroken.
I don't think they're taking JVR. I think Voracek has a little bit more value than JVR. But I mean, like you said, I think you said it earlier, Ghost is the one that's.
I don't see them leaving Haig unprotected. I don't see them leaving Sanheim unprotected.
No, well, I think you only get 3 defensemen.
Myers, I don't think Myers will be unprotected.
Provorov,
Myers,
Myers, Sanheim, I think are the 3. Talk to him.
We're broadcasting live here up on the boardwalk. I don't know. I can't see them leaving those guys unprotected.
No, I think those are the 3 defensemen that you leave. I don't think anyone's going to take Haig. I don't think he's that big of a value.
He played well. All right, they didn't play well this year.
Correct.
But the COVID shortened season, that defense minus Niskanen.
Right.
Now,
which was a big loss. It turned out to be.
So you're going to tell me one player,
Apparently.
one defensive player makes the difference?
Well, you'll know, right? Because then you take Niskanen out, you had to put somebody else with Provy, and Provy looked bad, right?
Yeah, I guess
So maybe that's where the value was. It's not one guy coming out of the lineup, but it's how it affects another guy coming up to play who we think is our number 1 defensive guy. And they didn't mesh well. Either it was with Myers or Sanheim or Haig, whoever he was with. It just didn't seem to work.
Yeah, it did. So I don't know who the Eagles are flying. I'm really stumbling over myself today, right?
The Flyers are going to lose in the expansion.
I don't know who the Flyers are going to lose, but if they need to pick up somebody that can solidify the defense, pair him with Provorov.
Yeah, well, the talk is hopefully if we lose Ghost, that opens up another spot. Right? Let's say Seattle takes Ghost. Seth Jones has been on our radar apparently for a signing trade. And that is a perennial defensive player of the year candidate. And that would just be awesome to have him. I would love to I wanted him in the draft when he came out.
Kyle, let's get back to our John, you weren't aware of that trivia question. It's been a trivia question. Name all the teams that don't. Washington, that's a new one. Washington football team. By the way, Washington football team.
Yeah, not the
not WTF, but WFT.
Well, can we still say the Deadskins? Are we allowed to say that?
Lightning, both Sox teams, Heat, Washington football team.
I'm just looking around the room here and seeing what we have.
The Avalanche.
The Avalanche.
How about that, Colorado Avalanche?
They're not a major 4. Yeah.
The major 4. Sox, Avalanche, Lightning, Heat, Kraken, Washington football team. What are you googling it?
No, I'm just looking through these. I'm looking around here and looking, and I can't see any.
I'm just trying to think. I don't want to let a lot of air pass through my head or the TV, the podcast here, but. Oh, the Orlando Magic. Yeah. There you go. Orlando, the Jazz, the Utah Jazz.
Now he's got the Google machine out. He's just firing them off now.
We're broadcasting live here up on the boardwalk at all campus. It's the Rant booth every Saturday night. Come up and join me. Talk sports with me, Billy Schweim from the locker room on 97.3 ESPN. We're broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch TV, Instagram. While we watch the Phillies game, however, the Phillies game is a rain delay, and it's It's raining. Actually, it's nice down here at the Ocean City on the boardwalk. A little chilly.
A little
here.
chilly tonight. A little
almost-
windy tonight.
It almost reminds me of a little football weather right now.
It does seem like it's football weather, and
Little
that's
football
right around the
weather
corner. We cannot wait for
24
football.
days till the Eagles open up. John, Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
You excited about him?
Guess I kind of have to be. I don't think there's
You don't
anyone
have
else.
to be. You don't have to be.
I'm an Eagles fan, but I'm not a Jalen Hurts fan. No, I'm not excited about him. I don't think he's going to be the guy. The good news is, hopefully, we get to find out if he is the guy this year. He should have the chance to prove himself, whether he is the guy or isn't the guy. And then we got some draft capital, hopefully, to find out if we need to go up and get another guy.
So we do have a lot of draft capital. It's interesting you say that because if Carson Wentz plays well and plays in 75% of the games and they make it to the playoffs,
We get a first. Yep.
Will that happen?
I don't see how it doesn't. I mean, if he's healthy,
Wait, well, that's a
they
big if.
should be
That's
there.
a big if. And how about the way he played last year?
I don't.
Can you?
What about the way he played though in 2017?
Well,
I mean,
that's before he was hurt.
true. I
You're
just
talking about injuries.
you're going to a team with the number one offensive line, potentially a real good young running back in Jonathan Taylor, and then they got some good weapons out there on the ends, wide receiver. So I believe in Carson. I'm actually putting a bet for him to win MVP. I believe Vegas has him at 6th or 7th in the odds. So it's not like people don't believe in him. Wow. He's going to a better team. He's going to a better system, and he's going to be back with his guy.
With Frank Reich.
Yep. So yeah, I would expect us getting a first rounder back from the Colts. Now that's not a high first rounder, right?
No.
If it is a first rounder, it's going to be a low one. So I don't know how much value we could put in that. It might just be another piece.
I was telling one of our. Let's see. I think I was telling Mark, who had. By the way, I love those Kelly Greens.
Oh, the Kelly Greens! I can't wait for them to come back.
You have Kelly Greens in
I
here?
do got some Kelly Greens in here.
Hey, Kyle, could you bring up a Kelly Green Eagles hat, please? We have. I love those unis, and I want to see them. Can't have them before 2023.
Yeah. So I believe the Eagles jumped the gun on that, but I'm guessing they didn't know that rule change was coming down the pipe. We submitted our jerseys
Here's a nice
for 22
hat.
beforehand.
Look at this hat. This is a Kelly Green throwback Eagles hat with the Eagles on the back of it. Great hat. This is what, a natural fit hat?
This is a true fit. Yep, a true fit hat.
All right.
We have every size for any head.
Kelly Green. There you go, right there. Look at that hat. That's a beautiful hat right there. We're broadcasting live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch TV, Instagram. It's the Rant Booth, powered by A2D Radio. We're up here each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9. Come on up, talk sports with me. Anybody can talk whatever they want to talk about. We've had Washington National fan, Jets, Giants, Yankees. We had a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, Penguins fan up here.
An Islanders fan.
Islanders.
Yeah,
there's
Nova. Yep.
Coach Wright lives down here. You know that, right? Coach Wright lives down here. We'll get him. Maybe Coach Wright will be passing by one of these nights.
Get him up here and find out why he's not going in the 76ers.
Well, he's getting ready to go to the Olympics. He's out.
Yes, he is.
He's probably in Japan as we speak.
Yeah,
he's heading that way.
We haven't even talked about that. Those are coming up. Those are a big, exciting time in the sports world, the Olympics.
You know, if we did this tomorrow on the 4th of July, I would request that you pipe in music, the national anthem.
The national anthem. And
I stand for it, too.
So we do have a guy. I know you can't hear him with your headset on, but there is a guy out there with the little keyboard out there playing some music out there, and he was doing the national anthem. Yes. Yeah.
We're
every weekend.
We're broadcasting live here at All Campus on the boardwalk in Ocean City. It's the Rant Booth, powered by A2D Radio. Come on up. Talk sports with me for 10 minutes and hang out with me, talk sports on all these major platforms. It's Billy Schweim from the Locker Room on 97.3 ESPN. I'll be here every Saturday night throughout the summer. Come on up and join me. Sit and talk sports with me. I'd love to have you.
Receive 10% off anything in the store, too. You come up here and talk.
10%. of anything, any hat in the store.
Anything. The cornhole boards, the shirts,
By the way,
anything.
I just saw you have a Hartford Whalers.
We got the Hartford Whalers. We actually just sold out the Quebec Nordiques.
Get
we
out
had
the Nordique.
The Kraken flew off the shelf.
Are you serious?
Flew off the shelf.
Wow.
We have the
You
old.
don't have any more Kraken hats? I don't even know what their
No,
logo looks like.
we don't have any left.
How about that?
Every one of them was gone.
The Kraken.
And when we do have the original Mighty Ducks,
cool.
That's a very nice hat. So yeah, we pretty much got a little bit of everything up here.
Come on up, join us. Well, that is a pretty cool logo.
It's an awesome logo, isn't it?
Seattle for the Kraken.
Yeah.
I love that. I don't like the name though. I guess it'll.
It'll grow on you.
I'm old. I don't like anything new.
You don't like
I
change.
don't like change. Get off my lawn.
There you are.
That's another one. They're gonna have that probably on the sleeve.
That's a sleeve patch, yeah.
Here, Ryan Goodman just chimed in. He said maybe if Jalen Hurts doesn't work out this season, Eagles could try getting Deshaun Watson. Well, what about Deshaun Watson's?
Yeah, that whole case has gone cold here. You haven't heard anything about that.
Because there's no interest in Deshaun Watson anymore.
I would assume there's huge
No, I mean
interest
because
in
of that, not because of his.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not because of football.
Yeah, I would suspect that he would have been at least dangled out there. You haven't even heard of any proposed trades or anything.
No, you haven't heard anything.
No, I would
really
just suspect that's because of the overhead gloom that could be upon him.
You know what? The Kraken emblem wasn't too bad.
No, the Kraken emblem was beautiful.
I liked it. It was
and
actually
on the hat, we had the teal hat and the black hat, and they were beautiful.
We're broadcasting live here up at All Campus in the Rant booth powered by A2D Radio. Come on up and join us. We got a little time left. Time flies by. I'm telling you, we have so much fun here. We get to see and talk to a lot of people about sports from all ages can come up and join us.
Yeah, and that's the great part of it is anyone who wants to come on and talk, they come on and talk. Yeah, it's a fun experience for anyone who wanted to do this in future. If they wanted to go to college for it, or if they wanted to get involved with it on the radio or start their own podcast, this is a great platform to voice your opinion here.
Now we were before we got sidetracked, Jalen Hurts, but the receivers are improved. You got.
Are they?
I think they are. I think you're going to see a little bit. I think we're going to see a little bit more from Jalen Reagor this year because of Devontae.
Because of who we have on the other side.
I do. And by the way, I looked at some video, some footage from last season, and specifically all the people Carson Wentz missed that were wide open.
Yeah, there was a lot.
So
there was a lot.
Like if the Phillies could close out half their games, they'd be in first place. If Hurts hit half those wide receivers open, who knows what we'd be? Could be 8-8.
Well, Nelson Aguilar catches balls, we win another Super Bowl.
Right? That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you can't put it all. You only go with the facts that you have. I'm not a wide receiver guy. I don't think our wide receiver core is.
You want some
good.
more size.
I want size. You have
Big
to have
guys
size.
beat up on little guys. Is that your mantra?
Yeah, in the football field, that's usually how it works, right? I mean, and Devontae Smith is a super talent, but have we seen him take the rigors of an NFL season yet? I don't know if he's going to hold up.
Of course,
he's a small guy.
The fact still remains that Devontae Smith is small. He's tiny.
What is he, 160? If that? I mean, that's what they put on the books.
That's not good.
He's a little guy, and the NFL choose people up like that typically. So I don't hold any high expectations out for him.
They've got the easiest schedule going in.
Yeah.
They've got a 17-game schedule that they're going to play for the first time ever, which I don't know if I like that either. I don't like change, John.
No, I actually like it.
Do you really?
You get rid of that one preseason game.
There's no more 500 seasons.
No, but you get rid of that preseason game. And that's what I like, right? You don't have to worry about the injuries of that game. You don't have to worry about the coach's decisions if they leave a guy in there too long or do they want to get one more series or anything like that. Let's just get rid of that and let's get right to when it counts.
I wonder how I know when we've had this discussion numerous times on my show about how the coaches and players that are on the bubble, especially players that are on the bubble, need the preseason.
You do need the preseason,
and the coaches
game.
need that time to evaluate the talent. They're not going to have it.
Realistically, what's that? 53-man roster,
Yeah.
right? So how many of those guys are really players? I mean, maybe you look at them for a special team spot, but realistically, you're not going to see too many of them unless you get decimated by injuries, which we seem to do every year. They're really not going to play a key factor, the last 5 or 6 guys on a roster. At least you would hope not.
Yeah, I think I think the Eagles, like I said, I think what's the over and under is like 8 or 6.
6. Yeah, 6.
I think they get 7.
Do you?
Yeah, I think they get 7.
I see 4.
4. The easiest schedule in the world, John.
I hear you, but I believe Joe Flacco is going to be our quarterback by the end of the year.
Joe Flacco keeps blowing me off. He won't come on my show. And I know his father and his best friend.
I just don't. I don't trust Jalen Hurts, and maybe I'm wrong.
Well,
Hopefully
I like
I'm
to
wrong.
think you're wrong, and I hope you're wrong because he did play at Alabama. He did play at Oklahoma, both winning programs. We all know the history of Alabama
True.
and Oklahoma.
Were you happy with the pick with him in the second round?
Absolutely. No. You
Okay.
kidding me?
So I mean, so you didn't have him as a standout quarterback for you coming out of the draft.
No, for what the Eagles needed at that time. I mean, he wasn't a cover.
No, I'm just saying in general. Even if it wasn't the Eagles,
I thought if we got Hurts in the 4th round, late 3rd round, 4th round, I'd have been happy about it. But at that pick, 2nd overall, was it 53rd or something?
Yeah, I think so.
They had so many more needs.
So many more needs, but you're telling me a second rounder, in my opinion, should be a starter on an NFL team.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
So if you're even if it's a quarterback, you're telling me you believe in this guy that he should at least be a starter.
No, because you don't draft if you're going to go for a franchise quarterback, you're not getting him in the.
Why not?
Because you're not.
Well, you
have the history.
So then no quarterback should ever be drafted in the second round. You're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Look at Tom Brady.
Well, Tom Brady was one of the last picks.
Right, he was in the 6th round, 7th round, right?
Yeah. So I mean, I get that. That's you taking a shot on somebody, but a second round pick should be a starter.
Dan Marino went 13. People were 13 or 14. No, even later.
I think he went later than that.
18
yeah,
maybe?
I'm not 100% sure.
Look at all the quarterbacks that went before him. Look how great Dan Marino was.
But that still was the first round. You say the same thing about Aaron Rodgers.
I don't think franchise quarterbacks make it that far down. Because there's also going to be teams that need a quarterback.
I would guess you're generally right. If you're getting a franchise quarterback, it's usually
if it's
in
a franchise
upper
quarterback,
echelon.
nobody's going to take him that. He's not going to fall that low unless he has personal problems.
But I could be wrong on this stat. But guys who are drafted high, they demand so much money, right? When their salary or their rookie deals are done, right? So. Can you build around a quarterback like that, or do you need a rookie quarterback to really build a team around? Well, look at Dallas with Dak, right? When his rookie year, they were great. When he gets the big money.
You know when I watch, and by the way, it's a good point you bring up. When I saw Dak Prescott play at Mississippi State,
right?
All right, I must have because I watch a lot of the SEC and I watch a lot of the Big Ten.
Okay,
I actually watch a lot of the Pacific, the Pac-10.
I'm not a big college guy, but
I'm not as glued to it as I am like the SEC.
Okay.
Dak Prescott impressed me at Mississippi State, but I didn't think there were teams lining up to get him. So when the Cowboys got him where they did, I thought it was
third rounder, right?
Was that what?
I think it was a third rounder.
I thought they planned on him as being a backup.
He started right off the bat.
I know.
Right? No. Did Romo start and then?
No, he started right off the bat.
Did he start off the bat? Yeah.
Right?
I can't remember now. Somebody chime in and help me out there.
But the point is, that's right. That's why we have the people participate. But Dak Prescott, I didn't go, wow, they got Dak Prescott.
No, I didn't. And honestly, I didn't even really hear of him. I knew of his name, but I didn't know of his gameplay.
Like I said, he didn't really didn't really impress me in college either, and it kind of seems like you could equate it to that. But Russell Wilson, because he played for Wisconsin,
And North Carolina State.
State.
NC State. Yep.
NC State, was it? Or no, was it Carolina?
No, it was NC State.
All right.
Yep.
And then he went to Wisconsin.
Yep.
I saw him play both.
Yeah, so I got a lot of friends. I lived in North Carolina for a little bit, so I have a lot of friends down there. And all my friends were saying, "You're going to miss this kid. You're going to miss this kid. He's the one we want." And and now they all seem to be proven right.
I don't know off the top of my head what number Wilson went.
I believe he was a third or fourth rounder
Was he a
also. Yeah.
So I think those kind of quarterbacks, they're not. They don't have those type of expectations. But when they get them, I think it's more of a
when is a second
surprise.
rounder? Does that does that hold any expectations to you?
Yeah, but not. I don't know how many. But I don't know how many second rounders you're going to say. Oh, he's our franchise quarterback. Like Dak
how many
Prescott-
second rounders were
Dak
drafted as a
Prescott-
quarterback?
Listen,
though I don't
Tom
know that
Brady-
many.
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Maybe some of our people watching the stream could enlighten us. But we're broadcasting live here at All Campus on the Boardwalk, 1028 Boardwalk. Come join us in the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. We're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch TV, Instagram. Come on up, talk sports with me, Billy Schweim from 97.3 ESPN, The Locker Room, which is on every Saturday and Sunday. We broadcast live on ESPN, 97.3 ESPN, 10 a.m. to noon. Tonight, we're at the Rant booth, powered by A2D. And we're also on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. We're on it all.
Yeah, let's give a little plug to the A2D subscription. Guys,
Like
sign
us.
up.
Sign up.
Like us, follow us, sign up for the subscription, guys. You're going to get your money's worth with it. You're going to be able to get exclusive shows. You're going to be able to get exclusive picks from Nate for Money Pot. That's going to make your money back right there. And you get now 20% off here at All Campus. That includes the shirts. That includes the cornhole boards. That's everything that we have in the store.
And these cornhole boards, they're unbelievable.
They're the top of the line.
I mean, they are really well done. And I like the Eagles one. Actually, you know what my favorite one is? With all the teams.
Four,
Yeah,
the mascot one.
The 4 for 4.
Yep.
I'm looking at it
4 for
right
4.
now. The one with the Sixers, Phillies, Flyers, and Eagles.
Yeah, so that's the City Line one. So we on the bottom of it has Philadelphia City Line, and we got another one that has Gritty and the Philly Fanatic on it with the Super Bowl and the World Series championship. That's the famous one there.
We're broadcasting live up here on the Boardwalk at All Campus. It's the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. Come on up, talk sports with us, get off your chest, whatever there is you want to talk about in the world of sports. You can do that right here with me in the Rant booth. We have people that a little upset with the Sixers' early exit, the Phillies' inability to get out of these late inning. They're losing late innings. The bullpen's blowing it. Like I said, Hector Neris only converted 2 of his last 6 save opportunities. Now out of that role. But look at last night. Alvarado comes in and
does 3 runs.
3 runs.
3 runs. And
then, of course, Ranger Suarez.
And he gave up the double.
Blows the save and gets the win.
Yeah. Oh,
Somehow.
Well, he technically didn't blow the save because I don't think the runners were credited to him, I believe.
No, they weren't. But I think he did. He blow the save?
I don't think he was.
I'm not allowed to use notes, John.
Yeah, I don't think he was the one that blew the save. I want to say it was Alvarado, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
The mantra here is that we can't use notes. We just talk sports just went off the top of our head.
We're just out here having fun.
By the way, where's Kyle? I want to get that Flyers hat up here. Check it out. Check that Flyers hat out. That's a nice color.
Kyle's out there helping customers.
I like
right
that.
Now.
I like that orange.
I love the orange.
Cool orange color there.
That's the jersey. The Lindros jersey I have is that orange.
Here we go. Here's
one.
Kyle's going to bring this Flyers hat up here. Look at this one. Look at that hat. I like that.
That's the cloth back one
nice
too.
Hat.
Yep.
It's 47 brand.
Yep.
Adjustable back. Flyers. Look at that, John. Broadcasted live here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. We're at the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. Come on up. Talk sports with us. All right, so I alluded to this earlier. We're going to try to get back to the Phillies game. Hopefully the Phillies will be start resuming their play. Every Saturday night we'll be here on the Boardwalk at All Campus. And hopefully we'll be watching a Phillies game together. talking about the Phillies or whatever sports on our radar. Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Eagles, whatever you want to talk about. The Rant booth with Billy Schweim. You can also chime in to the live stream. It's the Rant booth powered by A2D Radio. The Rant booth. Oh, is this what now I know this is an Eagles hat, but this is what the Phillies wear when they hit a home run. Is that correct? Something like this?
That is actually the training camp straw hat for the NFL this year.
Look at that, John.
That looks good on you, Bill.
Look at that, John.
Get out there and do a little bit of gardening out there.
What do you think? Block the sun from my nose?
You can never go wrong with that.
That's awesome hat.
Yeah, that's just one of the big ones that we have out here. A lot of people are falling in love with it. Here on the boardwalk, you need it to stay out of the sun. This is the one people go
Look
to.
at that little Philadelphia Phillies fan. That's a Philadelphia Phillies fan if I've ever seen one. Little baby.
So do we know are the Phillies back on? Is the rain delay over here?
Let's check it out. Let's see if we get the Phillies back.
We're watching Boston, Oakland right now.
The boardwalk is starting to pick up a little bit here. A little chill in the air, but it's 4th of July weekend, man. It's going to be a patriotic Sunday.
Here's something we need to talk about. I got 4 boys, and we always do 4th of July weekend. You do the barbecues, you do the fireworks. Why aren't the Phillies having fireworks 4th of July weekend?
Is that weird? You know what? I didn't even realize that.
They're doing it on the 16th.
What?
I don't understand it.
They're not doing fireworks tomorrow?
No, they got a 1:00 game tomorrow.
Maybe that's why.
Wow. I mean,
they don't. The
you do the scheduling, right?
No, the league does it.
No.
The league does the schedule.
Really?
They could probably request a certain game. I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't have fireworks. That's un-American.
I mean, we always grew up, and my dad would always take us to the games, and we always go to the fireworks game. That's one game every year we would always get to.
We're broadcasting live up here on the boardwalk at all campus. It's the Rant booth powered by A2D Radio. We're hoping the Phillies are going to resume their play as we're watching and commenting on the Phillies game. They were in a 2-2 tie in the bottom of the 4th, but this rain delay is putting a cramp in our style as we like to comment on the game that's being played. No Phillies?
I don't know yet. I'm getting onto it now.
The Philadelphia Phillies, I believe, are 38-41, I believe.
Yeah, I believe 4.5
out of first place behind the stinking New York Mets.
And actually, the Mets did win today, so I believe it's still 4.5. But the Mets did beat the Yankees today, 8-3, I believe the score was.
And that's a pretty cool series, the Mets and the Yankees.
Yeah, well, the Subway Series.
Subway Series.
That was the Subway World Series. What year was that?
You remember I told you I don't hate the Yankees?
Right.
I think if I had to pick a team, the Yankees or the Mets, I'd pick the Yankees. I don't like the Mets at all.
That's a tough one.
But I gotta be honest, I don't hate the Mets.
I
hate the
Washington the Yankees.
Like I hate the Washington Nationals. I hate the Capitals.
Oh, we got the Phillies on.
All right, so the game is resumed, and we are watching Didi Gregorius with 2 outs. Looks like it's 2 outs
ball
here in the bottom of the 9th, or bottom of the 4th. Excuse me, bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, it looks like it just resumed.
Is Yu Darvish back on the hill for the Padres?
That's a good question. Usually after a rain delay,
The rain delay.
He
is.
Yep.
How about that?
I bet you Eflin's not, though.
I'm going to give you a stat right now, John.
All right.
I want you to react to it.
It's probably going to be negative.
When the Phillies lead after 6 innings, what do you think their record is?
Whew.
It's very surprising when I give you this.
So it might surprise you because we do blow saves, but yet we somehow in extra innings come back and get the wins, just like what happened last night.
Yeah.
So
after 6
probably
innings,
not
the
horrible.
Phillies have the lead. What do you think their record is?
Sub 500 still, but maybe only 3 or 4 games sub 500.
You're going to be surprised. They are 30-8.
No, they're not.
I got it right off their right off the press release that they sent me today. 30-8 when leading after 6.
Really?
But you're right. They blow leads. They blow the leads and they come back and win in extra innings.
How is that possible?
Isn't that weird? Well, the Phillies at home are 23-15.
Well, that I get. I mean, that's usually every Philadelphia team.
All right, the Phillies are out in the bottom of the fourth.
Oh, we got a little glove check here.
A little glove check.
What sparked that coming on, by the way? Why did that become such a big thing lately?
Well, I think because first of all, we had a record 7th no-hitter already this year, right?
Oh, okay. That's true.
The
Yep.
batting averages are the lowest it's been since, 68?
That's true.
Runs are down.
Yep.
So I guess there have been players that say, look, check the ball, check this.
Trying to find an answer.
Yeah, and I believe there was maybe where there's smoke, there's fire. And the league said we're going to start cracking down. If we catch anybody, you're going to be suspended for 10 games.
No, I didn't say. Is it a 10-game suspension?
Yes,
is that
it
what
is.
this? What was it? Rodriguez, I believe.
10-game suspension, John.
He got 10 games. Okay.
Now, I believe, they probably try to – baseball's trying to make themselves look like they really police themselves, don't they? Especially at the steroid scandal.
And that to me, that's all the commissioner that was coming back after the strike, and then they don't police themselves very well.
No.
Baseball, they always find a way to stub their toes on themselves.
So, like I said, also the Mitchie Poo thing 28 years ago. I can't believe
Oh,
that's
yeah,
28,
we didn't talk
28
about that.
years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
That game was against San Diego. Did you know that?
Which game?
The game that started at 1:28 in the morning was a doubleheader on the exact same date 28 years ago
Right.
against the Padres.
What time did that game end?
4:40 in the morning.
4:40. Wow.
And you know what was really
Wow.
wild about that game was that the fact that when the bars let out, people heard the game was still on. People
Went back to the game.
People went back into the game, and the crowd started to build
Yeah.
at like 3 in the morning, 2:33 in the morning. Next thing you know, they got a big crowd on hand.
That's funny.
Of course, there were no beer sales, but people were already fired up anyway.
People getting ready to go into work, going back to the game beforehand.
Zach Eflin has returned
He
to
is
the
coming
hill
back. Okay.
for the Phillies. As we move to the 5th inning, the Phillies are in a 2-2 tie against the San Diego Padres. We're broadcasting live up here at All Campus on the Boardwalk in Ocean City. It's the Rant booth powered by A2D Radio. Come on up, talk to me about your favorite sports topic or whatever bugs you about your teams. Sixers, Phillies, Flyers, and Eagles.
Yeah,
Get it off your mind.
Come get it off your chest.
Come get it off your chest, the Rant booth. We might have to change the name just to the booth.
No one's really ranting.
And then we got a
huh?
lot to be mad at.
We
Sixers,
do have a lot to be mad at.
Phillies.
You know what though is we like we discussed a little bit earlier. We get a lot of different teams.
Yeah, we're getting that because
Right?
it's a resort area. too.
Correct. Yeah. So you don't really have all Philadelphia fans coming on here, and it go Eagles.
Birds, go Birds.
You do have that little lull in people are on vacation. They don't want to get the blood pressure a little too high. You're out here
Maybe-
having fun.
You know that's pretty funny. You say that they're on vacation.
Yep.
They want to get away from what they do normally back
Correct.
at home and watch sports as a key component of that. Maybe they don't want. They just don't want to talk about.
So when you're on vacation, and we're huge sports guys, do you take time out from the family to make sure you don't miss the game?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I don't
Yeah.
care where I am. If the Eagles are on, now I will say this: during the regular season for the Sixers or the Flyers, no.
Okay.
If the Flyers are in a playoff game,
Oh, you're never missing that.
by the way, looks like Miami. Did they beat the Atlanta Braves?
Was that
today?
final? I
Was
did
that a
not
final?
see.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
No. If it's a regular season game for the Sixers or the Flyers,
Not putting too much stock into
nah,
it.
I'm not. Missing one game's not going to kill you. Missing 2 games won't kill you.
Right.
If it's a playoff situation, I'm not missing it.
Never.
Never in a million years.
Even at Disney World, I'm scheduling everything around
You're
that.
going to the bar.
Yeah, 100%.
Eagles, forget it. I'm watching every regular season. Every
Never
regular
miss any
season.
game.
Nope.
So you have a show Sunday mornings.
I do the pregame show.
Right.
Eagles pregame show.
Where do you go to watch the game after?
Right home.
Right home.
I don't. When I watch Eagles football, I got to be in front of my TV
Okay.
without any distractions.
Okay.
Unless I'm doing an appearance, unless I'm somewhere. we're doing appearances.
Well, you did the shows here last year.
Yeah, but a lot of the shows. Remember, we did 4 shows here at all campus.
Right.
Only one game was at 1 o'clock. They were all 4.
Oh, that's
they were
right.
night games.
We had Thursday night, one night. You're right.
So
yep.
I didn't have to hightail it out of here. But the one time I hightailed it out, I only got so far, and I think I stopped somewhere and then watched the first half and then got the second half.
I think we got a little guy that wants to come on. I'm gonna hop
come
off.
on, talk sports. You got to come
come
around
on
this
over
way.
here, buddy.
Here, right is. So we're broadcasting live here on the boardwalk at all campus. On the boardwalk, the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. You can come up and talk sports with me, Billy Schweim from 97.3 ESPN, the locker room, every Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon. You can hear the show down here on vacation in Ocean City or at the Jersey Shore. And right now we're doing the Rant booth where you can come up and talk sports with us. And you'll be on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch TV. All right. And he's going to be on YouTube, Twitch TV, Facebook, all the social platforms. We're going to talk sports. And right now, we're going to talk a little Sixers basketball with our next ranter as we watch the Phillies game. All right, let's get Patrick a little closer over here. All right, Patrick. Welcome to the show. How you doing? How old are you, Patrick?
10.
You're 10. Our second 10-year-old today. And you're a big Sixers fan.
Yeah.
What shirt do you have on here?
Michael Jordan Team Squad jersey.
All right, I'm going to let you on a little secret. Michael Jordan will be in Jimmy Johnson is bringing his fishing tournament to Atlantic City over at the Gold Nugget Marina, but it's sponsored by the Hard Rock. His boat is entered in this a Blue Marlin fishing tournament. He's going to be in town in Atlantic City next week from the 12th to the 17th. All you have to do is go over to the Hard Rock, and I'm sure you'll run into Michael Jordan. How about that? Now, are you a big Sixers fan?
Yeah.
Are you very disappointed in your team this year?
I'm just a little disappointed in Ben Simmons.
Are you? Do you think Ben
little.
Simmons is going to be back?
Yes.
Do you want Ben Simmons back?
Yes.
Why is that?
I think he's a really good defender, and
But can he score the basketball?
sometimes.
Well, you need to be a great basketball player. You need to score all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, Ben Simmons is getting – a lot of people are mad at Ben Simmons because he passed up that dunk.
Yeah.
He was right under the basket, and it was wide open, and he didn't take the dunk. What do you think about that?
Yeah, he should start shooting definitely more.
He's got to be more confident, maybe.
Yeah.
I think that if he thinks he can shoot, he'll shoot.
Right.
But he's not shooting.
Mm-hmm.
We need Ben Simmons. Everybody says that Ben Simmons, or everybody believes, the people that are in the know in basketball believe that Ben Simmons is an all-star. Do you think he's an all-star? Who do you think is more of an all-star? Trae Young for the Atlanta Hawks or Ben Simmons?
Trae Young.
Trae Young was not on the all-star team this year. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Ben Simmons was. And now the Atlanta Hawks, by the way, Trae Young's going to play tonight. Do you like Trae Young?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good basketball player. He's a really good basketball player. Trae Young is going to play tonight for the Atlanta Hawks in Game 6. That's going to be on TV tonight at 8:30, which is in about 10 minutes. Who are you going to root for tonight? The Milwaukee Bucks or the Atlanta Hawks?
The Bucks.
You're gonna vote for the Bucks?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably gonna take the Bucks. Who's your favorite Sixer? Ben Simmons?
No, Embiid.
Who?
Embiid.
Embiid's your favorite Sixer. And then who's your next favorite Sixer after that?
Either Simmons or Harris.
Okay. Now, do you like the Phillies?
Yes.
Who's your favorite Philly?
Harper and Hoskins.
Bryce Harper. He just had a home run tonight.
Yeah, and
His-
Hoskins.
By the way, that was Bryce Harper's 14th home run. Do you know all those home runs are solo shots? There's nobody on base.
Really?
Yep. Who's your favorite Eagle? You like the Eagles?
Yes.
Who's your favorite Eagle?
Well, right now Jalen Hurts, and I'm gonna like Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith, yeah. He's a high draft choice. And then, do you watch the Flyers?
I don't really watch them.
All right. Well, do you know any players on the team?
I like Claude Giroux.
All right, there you go. So you're a 4 for 4. You like the Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Eagles. Outstanding. Well, do you go to Phillies baseball games?
Yeah.
How many games have you been to this year?
About 2.
Wow, that's a lot.
I'm going in sometime this month and next month behind the dugout.
You're gonna sit behind the dugout?
Yeah.
That's really cool. You know, they have the net up, and that's where the fanatic walks on the board on the
Yeah.
dugout top of the dugout. That's a lot. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, do you ever go to, or excuse me, Patrick, do you ever go to the that bouncy house? You know that slide board up there? They have
I've been there before, yeah.
have you ever played wiffle ball at the wiffle ball stadium?
In the Phillies?
Yeah,
stadium?
in Citizens Bank Park.
Oh, yeah. I go there every time.
Do you? I love it. I want to play there. They won't let me in. I'm too old. Well, Patrick, thank you so much for joining us here
Thank you.
at the Rant booth at All Campus. And let's go Sixers.
Yeah.
Let's go Phillies. Let's go Flyers. Let's go Eagles. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And there is Patrick. Patrick's from Springfield, Pennsylvania. Of course, he's down here vacationing at the Jersey Shore. Ocean City, we're here at Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. We're broadcasting live on all major sport platforms, social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch TV, Instagram. And now our next guest is Nick. How you doing, Nick? Nick, are you down here on vacation? You're from Springfield, PA as well, huh?
Yes.
Let's get you a little closer to the
Okay.
to the TV here. Now, you're a big Sixers fan.
Yes.
Let me see your shirt.
Um.
What's your shirt say? Is that the? That's not. That's Chicago, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little confused. You're from Springfield, Pennsylvania.
I like Chicago.
You like the Sixers, but you got Chicago Cubs on.
Yes.
So you're not a Phillies fan?
No, I am.
Oh, you are a Phillies fan?
Yeah.
Why do you like the Cubs?
Because they have a lot of good players that I like.
Okay, who do you like?
Javier Baez,
Javier Baez. Who else?
Chris Bryant.
Okay. You think Chris Bryant, they're going to try to trade him. Do you think they're going to trade Chris Bryant?
Probably not.
Probably not. They're going to keep him. And, all right, let's talk about the Sixers. You want to talk
Okay.
about the Sixers?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Sixer?
Matisse Thybulle.
Matisse Thybulle. Good choice. I like Matisse Thybulle. I would have to say my favorite Sixer is definitely Joel Embiid. But my next favorite Sixer, I think, is Thybulle. Why do you like Thybulle?
His defense.
Defense is very important. You got to be able to stop them from scoring if you're going to win. But you also have to score the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Simmons is having problems doing that, isn't he?
Yeah.
Are you a Ben Simmons fan?
Yeah.
You are, even though he didn't play well in the playoffs.
I mean, not really, but like.
Well, Ben Simmons kind of let us down,
Yeah. He
right?
did.
He didn't play well. But do you think we should trade him?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
All right. So you're in the get rid of Ben Simmons camp.
Mhm.
We got to get something good in return for him.
Mhm.
If we don't get something good, we have. But the thing is, I don't know if too many general managers are going to want Ben Simmons. Were you
Yeah.
very disappointed when the Sixers lost?
Yes. Very.
A lot of people were.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like that. The Philadelphia. Have you been to a Sixers game?
No.
You have not been there yet?
No.
How about the Phillies? You been to the Phillies?
No.
You haven't been to the Phillies yet?
No.
All right. How about the Eagles? You been to an Eagles game?
Mm-mm.
So you got to get there. How old are you?
10.
So you're the same age as Patrick.
Well, I've been there before, but not this. What is he talking about? Like this year? Or?
Yeah, this year.
Okay. Yeah. No.
No, you haven't. But you have been to a game. You have been to a game.
Yes.
You have been to all four, or just the Phillies?
All 4.
You have been to all four?
Yeah.
What's your favorite stadium?
Citizens
Bank Park?
Yeah.
All right. I go to the Eagles games myself. I go to the Phillies games, and I think I enjoy myself more at Eagles games. Who's your favorite Eagle?
Darius Slay.
Darius Slay, the cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't stop too many people last year, though. How about Jalen Hurts? You think he's going to be our starting quarterback?
Probably.
You
Yeah.
think he's going to do well?
Yeah.
What makes you think that he's going to play well?
It's better than Carson Wentz.
Yeah, anybody's better than Carson Wentz. Now, all campus has a lot of great hats in here. You know my favorite hat? My favorite Eagles hat is the Kelly Green hat, the old throwback hat. You should go check that one out. Go look at the old throwback hats. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did I ask you who your favorite Philly was?
No.
Do you have a favorite Philly?
Yes.
Who is it?
Didi Gregorius.
You like Didi? He had a home run last night.
Yeah.
He also got a base hit today.
Nice.
He's doing well since he got back.
Yeah.
All right, who's your favorite Flyer? You like the Flyers?
Travis Konecny.
You like Travis Konecny? You know, I had an opportunity to interview him. He's a real tiny guy, small. He's about 5'9", 5'8". He's tiny. He's fast. He's a fast skater. Now, do you play sports?
Yes.
What sports do you play?
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
Okay, so football's your favorite.
No.
Baseball.
No.
Basketball.
No.
Ice hockey. Okay. You like ice hockey?
Yes.
I played a lot of ice hockey growing up. It's a great sport. It's a hard sport.
Yeah.
What position do you play?
Right wing.
Right wing? How many goals did you score?
5.
Wow, he even knows his goal total. Right on. All right. Well, anything else you want to tell us before we move on here? Anything you want to get off your chest? I mean, this is called the rant booth. So you know what it means when you rant, you got to get mad, like something that you're not happy about in the world of sports, or something that you want to say to people that you want people to know.
Ben Simmons sucks.
Ben Simmons sucks. He stinks, we should say. Well, you know what? I got to agree. He didn't play well. Ben Simmons did not play well, and therefore he's going to be criticized. But I concur. I don't think he's doing that great. But let's hope. There's only 24 days to training camp before the Eagles start up, and I'm pretty excited about that. How about for the Flyers? We'll talk about hockey. How about the expansion draft? The Seattle Kraken is going to take some of our players. Who do you want to see go? Voracek?
No.
He didn't play too well this year.
I like Voracek.
Who do you think the Kraken's gonna pick up?
Probably like Gossip Spears.
Gostisbehere, yeah, I think so. How about JVR? JVR is gonna
He's
go.
pretty good.
All right. Well, listen, Nick, I want to thank you so much for taking time to speak with us today.
Thank you.
You can check out you can replay this on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch TV, all the major platforms. Talking sports in the rant booth. We're getting a lot of younger ranters today, which we all excited about. Come up, talk sports. We're broadcasting live on we're all campus on the boardwalk, powered by A2D Radio. You want to come up and talk sports with me, Billy Schweim from 97.3 ESPN. Oh, fellas, here, come get your stickers. We forgot to give you stickers. There you go. We have a crowd lining up here as the Phillies are continuing to play a 2-2 tie to the San Diego Padres. We're up here on the boardwalk every Saturday night. Every Saturday night we broadcast live on the boardwalk here at All Campus. Of course, All Campus has the greatest hats from your favorite college and pro teams. Come on up and talk sports. And now we have Cameron from Allentown, Pennsylvania, and he wants to talk about the Yankees. Cameron, nice to see you.
Hi.
Cameron, you know what? My brother's wife is from Allentown. How about that? You see that? Cameron, why are you a New York Yankees fan?
Because my dad likes him.
Because your dad likes him, but you like him. You like the Yankees.
Yeah.
Do you know the Yankees have more World Series champions than any other team?
Yes.
And I don't like that because we're Phillies fans down here. Oh, my gosh. He even has what is that, like a henna tattoo of the Yankees. So you're a hardcore Yankees fan.
Yes.
Well, who's your favorite Yankee?
It's Odor.
Who?
Or Sanchez.
Oh, Sanchez? And how about Judd? You like Aaron Judd?
Yeah.
He's these guys. How about Sanchez, Judd? Who's the other big hitter they got? Odor. Yeah. Then we got Didi Gregorius, and we have your manager who managed the Yankees, Joe Girardi. What do you think of that?
Cool.
So, do you think the Yankees are going to win this year? Do you think they have a chance to win the World Series?
Maybe.
Well, tell me why maybe. Why can't they? Why do you think? What's going to hold them back?
Because they're getting beat a lot.
What's their record? Like, what place? I thought the Yankees are in like
Third.
second. I was going to say second or third. They got a great pitcher,
Yeah.
Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole's a really good pitcher, isn't he?
Yes.
And baseball's all about pitching. So you play baseball?
Yes.
What's your position?
Second.
Second base. I played second and shortstop when I played baseball. Second base is a fun position. Are you a good hitter?
Yes.
Are you? What's your batting average?
7th.
Oh, you bat 7th in the order?
Yeah.
So you're a power. You got some power. You got some pop in that bat. So what other sports do you like?
I like football.
And who's your favorite football team?
Patriots.
Oh, I see a trend happening here. Patriots, Yankees. Who's your favorite basketball team?
The Bucks.
And why do you like the Bucks? You like the Greek freak? Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Yes.
He's a good player, isn't he? But he's hurt. He's not playing tonight.
Tell him, though, that you're a Patriots fan, Daddy's a Steelers fan.
Whoa.
And
So
I'm an Eagles fan.
So that's good, Mom. We like the fact that you're an Eagles fan. So what happens? Let me ask you, Cameron. Let me ask you a question. When the Patriots play the Steelers, what's it like at home with Dad?
Yelling.
And what? So who usually wins those games? The Patriots or the Steelers? Because both teams are really good.
Patriots.
So what happens when what is Dad like? What's he do to you when the Patriots win? Does he razz you? Does he tease you? No? I mean, when the Steelers win. I'm sorry. Does Dad tease you when his team wins? When he beats your team?
Yes.
And what do you always tell Dad? How many Super Bowls?
7.
7. Did you like Tom? You like Tom Brady? You don't like Tom Brady?
No.
But you're a Patriots fan.
Yeah.
How can you not like Tom Brady? He won 7 Super Bowls.
Mm.
He doesn't have enough fingers to put all his rings on his hand. Oh, you like Cam Newton?
Yes.
How do you think he's going to do this year?
Good.
He's going to do a really good job this year.
Yes.
I went to the Super Bowl when the Eagles beat the Patriots, and I was in the Super Bowl when the Eagles lost to the Patriots. So we're 1-1 against you in the Super Bowl. What else is on your mind in the world of sports? What else do you like? You like hockey? You pay attention to hockey at all?
Yeah.
What team do you like there? Tell me Flyers. Please tell me Flyers.
Yes.
You like the Flyers?
Yeah.
So Cameron, you play football?
Yes.
And you play baseball, second base. You play football. What position you play in football?
Quarterback.
You're a quarterback, man after my own heart. Right on. All right. It looks like your dad's an athlete. What sports did Dad play?
Basketball.
Is that right? Anything else?
No.
I bet you played football.
Yes.
All right, Cameron. Well, listen, you're here on vacation for the 4th of July?
Yes.
You like Ocean City?
Yes.
Yeah. Was the water? Did you go in the water today by any chance?
Yes.
Was it cold?
No.
No. It was cold the other day. I know that. Well, Cameron, thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and thank you for joining us here. Here is a sticker for you from my show on on ESPN 97.3 ESPN. The Locker with Billy Schweim. All right.
I'm surprised he said yes to this.
Yeah. He came out of his shell for us today in the Rant booth. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Hey, we're getting a lot of 10-year-olds today in here in the Rant booth at All Campus, powered by A2D Radio, All Campus, YouTube, Twitter. We got it all going on. Come on and rant with us. Talk sports with Billy Schweim here in the locker room on 97.3 every Saturday and Sunday morning. But I'm up here on the boardwalk at all campus. The Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio.
Yeah,
By the way, the
just got Bryce got a sack fly here.
look at this. Now,
Got
see,
a little lead.
You know, I want look. You know you know what my rule is. The only reason I bet the Padres just to jinx them, so the Phillies would win.
Yeah, I don't know how smart that is for your bank account, though.
Well, it's little stuff. I don't go.
Boy.
I don't go big or I go home.
Because you won't be going home.
But you know what? I like to see this. San Diego's a good baseball team, John.
San Diego's a great baseball team.
And you know what? If the Phillies can eke out a win tonight, they showed a little moxie, a little.
There's the Philadelphia optimism
Well,
coming through right
optimistic.
there. Only to be crushed at the end of the year.
Only to have my heart broken.
Every single year.
So that's the poll question we have here in the Rant booth. There's a base hit by McCutchen. There's a 2-out rally. Hey, will the Phillies make a playoff? Will it make a playoff push? Do you agree or disagree? Will the Phillies make a playoff push? You agree or disagree? That's the whole basis of what we do here at A2D Radio.
Yeah, it's agree to disagree.
A2D, agree to disagree.
I think most people are going to disagree with this question.
So our last ranter, he said he likes the Yankees, the Pats, and the Bucks.
All over the place.
So Asia's like, what's going on?
All over
What
the place.
You know, it's so funny because we've established that we're down at a resort and we get people from all over.
It's great.
I'm assuming that everybody's going to be 4 for 4.
You're completely wrong.
Completely wrong about that.
Most people, like you were saying earlier, their towns don't even have 4 for 4.
Right.
So they can't be 4 for 4. And
Pittsburgh doesn't.
No, Pittsburgh doesn't.
They're 3 for 4.
Yeah. But you get these young kids that come on.
Buffalo doesn't have it. They're just 2. They're 2 for 4.
The young kids that come on here, and with the passion, and then you get the families that are out here videotaping them and watching them on YouTube and everything. This is absolutely great.
I love the concept. Let's get some more ranters coming in. It's the Rant booth with Billy Schweim here on A2D Radio, powered by A2D Radio. The Rant booth, all campus, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. Come on, check us out. We're having fun tonight, as we always do, from 6 to 9 every Saturday night throughout the summer. Come up and talk sports with us in the Rant booth.
Yeah, it looks like we're having a little bit of a lighting problem here today. It looks like one of these lights just got moved by the
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, by the door here. Yeah, so we gotta fix that. But
so the Phils are up 3-2, John. I like it, but you're telling me not to get too excited.
You can't. We haven't hit the bullpen yet. Once we get to there, I mean, how honestly, how safe do you feel right now? On a percentage, where are you at?
I don't feel good at all. 16%.
Really, that low?
I don't think. Yeah, because we have an inability to keep the lead. We can't keep the lead. We lose. We blow it. We blow saves. So do I believe that anything different is going to happen tonight? No.
Do we know where Eflin is at pitch count wise?
I think he's up in the 80s. I believe.
Is he?
Yeah, I know Darvish is. This is Darvish's 88th
This has got to be
pitch.
it. Yeah, this has got to be it for him.
You know, we've had Tommy Hunter on my show several times.
Yeah.
And they used to go to pitch. They used to throw up into the 120s when he pitched.
There was not a pitch when I was growing up. There was no such thing as a pitch count. In high school I was throwing 200 pitches in a game if I had to.
Yeah.
There was no such thing as a pitch count whatsoever. I didn't even hear about that until maybe 15 years ago.
I would say about
12,
15 years ago. The Rant booth in Ocean City on the Boardwalk at 1028 Boardwalk at all campus. Come on in, talk sports. They got a lot of people here right now, John.
Yeah, it's getting a little crowd in there.
Stolen base by McCutchen. Another running and scoring position.
Yeah, get a little knock here. What's JT up? Hey, there you go, Cam.
And it is the Yankees hat.
The 4th of July hat.
Very good. Thank you, Cameron.
Have a good 4th,
appreciate
guys.
it. Happy 4th of July. He wasn't shy. Mom said he was shy. He wasn't shy. He did a great job.
Hopped right on up here.
Broadcasting live on the Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, at all campus. Come on up, say hi to us. Get in the rant booth with us. Talk a little sports. Talk trash on
Come
Aaron
on
Nola. Come on
on.
up.
Come on in.
Don't run away.
Talk and run. Come on now.
Remember you always had the kid down the street.
The little chirper. That was my brother. My brother was that
he'd
guy.
Run down the street, call your names, and then run away.
Yep. That was my brother. He was always the fastest on the block. I always talked the most trash, but could never back it up, and then would always run away.
But we got a great night up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. All campus. Great place to buy a hat.
Yeah, everyone's walking out with their hats now. We got a guy looking at the cornhole boards over here. He was thinking about buying one.
You know what hat I want to see next? I want to see that Houston Astros hat. Get an opportunity to get Kyle. To
Which one you want?
I want the
all orange one on there, the bottom.
Yeah, the
there?
orange one, and no, the black one, and I want to see the Pittsburgh Penguin hat. You got to get them over here. We get an opportunity.
The Pirates
and the Astros. Because you got some great merchandise in here, John.
Yeah, we have every team in here.
We got to show the people what we have. Now, Kyle's going to bring me these two hats. I think these two hats are really cool. Look at this. Houston Astros. Now, if I wear this, will I cheat?
You got to have a couple trash can lids with you.
Will I be a cheater? Will I be lumped in with the
There you go.
All right, there's the Houston Astros, and that's a nice hat. All right, but look at this. This is a nice Pittsburgh Pirate hat. Look at that. That's a nice hat right there. All campus.
Yeah, you guys can get them online. You can just shoot me a message.
Can I play for the Pirates?
I can get them out to you.
What do you think of that, John?
Yeah, you might be able to. That team's a little.
Back in the day, John, the Pirates and the Phillies used to be a rivalry.
Yeah, they were actually in the NL East, right?
Yeah, they had. Listen, let me give you some names from the Dave Parker. Remember Dave Parker?
I remember Dave Parker.
How about Manny Sanguillen?
I do not remember him.
How about Bill Robinson? Bill Robinson. He played for the Phillies too.
Him.
How about Willie Stargell?
Yeah, it was before my time here.
Ronaldo Stennett.
Yeah, you're showing your age now.
Kent Tekulfi. Come on, John.
Showing your age now.
That's right.
I know more the Bobby Bonillas and
Can you believe that?
Barry Bonds.
Another base hit.
You got another run there.
The double. It looks like we're going to score a run.
Who was that, JT?
No, I think that was
Reese.
Hoskins comes through with another hit. A 2-out hit, which is a rarity for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, we got Kutch got the 2-out single and then stole a bag.
Hugh Darvish, 93 pitches. He's given up 4 runs. Here's a guy that's 7-2.
Cy Young candidate.
With a 2.26 ERA. I take the under and the Padres, and the Phillies look like they're really playing great baseball tonight against a Cy Young contender.
We got to remember the rain delay, too. He had it going.
Yeah, he did.
Before then, gave up the 2 bad pitches on the solos, but then after that, kind of settled in. And then you hit with a rain delay. And now nobody feels good coming back after sitting down for an hour.
We're up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, 1028. Boardwalk, all campus. The Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. Come up, talk sports with me in the Rant booth. Grab yourself a hat and come up and talk to me about whatever subject you want to talk about. We're streaming live. We're on powered by A2D Radio on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. We're on all the major Instagram. We're
everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Periscope, wherever you
want
get
to
it.
be.
Wherever you get your podcast, A2D is there. We're getting close up on the time here, Bill. We got 10 minutes left here.
Oh, you forgot to put my bet in.
You did forget to put your bet in.
Let's see if I can get that in, John. Oh, no.
I'm sure you can't now.
No, I don't think I can.
Well, I'm sure you could get a live game bet in, but didn't the game already start?
We'll see what happens. Yep, it's locked out.
Yep. You don't do the in-game betting?
I don't know how to do that.
That's one of the big things right now. I don't know how to use that website. No.
This is. Here you go.
There you go. That's it right there. So they give you whatever odds it is at that moment of the game.
Team props. Margin of victory.
Oh, did you even determine who you think's going to win now that you had the news of Trae Young back?
Yeah, I think the Hawks will win this game.
So you went to the Hawks now? Because in the beginning we were both on Bucks, right?
Will there be overtime? Look at this. How about that?
Look at this guy. He's discovering everything
I'm
here
just-
live on A2D. Discovering how to bet.
I'm your generic gambler.
Yeah,
I don't get onto that. I should probably get into that. It's
the
just
live game betting.
More way for me to lose money.
More ways to lose money.
More
Yep.
ways to lose money. Actually, we're coming to the end of our time here, John.
Yes, we
John,
are.
how fast did that go by?
It goes so fast because you get different guests in here. You're talking about different topics. You're talking about different teams. It just flies by
Hey, let's
up here.
acknowledge some of the Asia Robertson, Dave Garden. We had. Can I go scroll down here or no?
Yeah, I know Pete came on. Pete Evans, Jake Friel came on.
We had some great comments today in the text.
Yeah, it's a whole family out there that comes on and watches
who it
us and
is.
talks about
You
us.
know,
Hey,
do you know who this is?
she came on.
Do you know who this is?
No, I do not.
Let her sit down. Let her sit down.
Let her sit down. All right.
Let her
There
sit
you
down.
go.
We're broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch TV.
Do I gotta wear these?
This is the Rant Booth, powered by A2D Radio, and we got a special guest with us.
What's
today.
up?
He's going to be surprised when I tell him he has no idea who you are. This is Chris Sturrian's daughter. How about that?
What's up?
And, are you the basketball player?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
I'm going to Loyola. That's why I
So
wanted to come in.
you
here.
just signed. You just did I see you just signed this
Yeah.
here, right?
Yeah.
Now, are you the one that used to surf on 24th Street?
Yeah.
My gosh, you really got tall.
I know.
Because I saw you in the water last year.
Yeah. We
Oh
surf
my-
all the time. I know
that's
you have a little
right.
daughter.
I have a 6-year-old, Eliza Grace, and we have the twin boys, Colin and Cody.
Yeah, I know. I remember the little one. She
I
used
saw
to
your
pull
mom.
up.
I saw your mom here last week.
Oh, you did?
Yes,
yeah,
I did.
she's
I
here all
spoke
the
with her.
time.
Is your
All right.
dad in town?
Yeah, he's at home.
He's at home, but he's not in Ocean City.
No. He's back in Marlton.
Because your mom said that you stay at your sister or your aunt's house.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
What's your first name again?
Alexa.
Alexa.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're going to Loyola.
Yeah.
Wow, you excited?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
excited.
that's awesome.
I leave tomorrow, actually.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Why are you going up so early?
We do summer workouts and we take a class.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? We had Lou Nolan on here a couple of weeks. He showed up, and I had Craig. By the way, this is for you. Give this one. Give one to your dad.
All right.
Your dad won't come on my show, but give him one anyway.
All
you know
right.
who I had on my show today?
Who?
Craig, the Chief, Craig.
Craig,
Berube.
he was here?
No, he called in from. He was golfing.
Oh, I was
He
going
called
to
in
say,
from,
he had a
golf
shore
course.
house here.
Yeah, he's coming down in about a week or two.
Oh, okay.
He was supposed to be down tomorrow.
That's my dad's, best friend.
Yeah, they're good buds.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
So, that's awesome that you're going to Loyola. So you're going to buy a hat, John.
Yeah.
You got a Loyola hat standing.
I don't know.
my
I was
God,
coming
that's
in to see.
awesome. We got about 5. Let's see. We got about 6 minutes left. So you're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
No more surfing for the
Nope.
summer.
I'm going to surf tomorrow morning, and
Now,
that's it.
Your other sister is already in college.
Yeah, she goes to Loyola as well. All three of us.
All three of you guys?
Yes.
Yeah,
All
I
three of us
I
play
guess
ball there.
You did shoot up from last year, didn't you? I saw you on the beach last year.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'm 6'1" now. I think it was
oh
like
my
5.
gosh. Well, your mom's
5'11".
tall and your dad's really tall.
Yeah. Yep.
How tall is Chris?
My dad,
Yeah.
6'6".
6'6".
My mom's 6 foot.
Yeah.
My brothers, yeah.
I've seen you guys grow up. You guys used to pull in here, park in the parking lot
Yep.
when you were like this big.
Oh my God, yeah. We used to
That's
come to the
so fun.
boardwalk all the time.
That's great.
You
gotta
did?
be kidding me. Eh?
That's all right.
Now is that your boyfriend
Yeah.
that's in here?
Yeah.
Where does he play sports?
He goes to Drexel. He rows. He's a rower.
He's a rower?
Yeah.
Does he ever row at the Cooper River? I live right up the street from there. Yeah, Cooper River. They have a lot of sculling there. Like
Oh
sculling
yeah.
I think Larry Boa just got into a skull or is that what they call a single boat, a skull?
Single.
Yeah, he got into a single. He said it looks easy, but it wasn't.
Oh, it's hard.
It's hard.
I have a whole new perspective on rowing now that he does it.
Isn't that
I
amazing?
never knew how hard it was, and then I went on one of those ergs, and I'm like, what the heck am I doing? It's
Yeah.
so hard.
Well, Alexis, listen, I'm glad we had an opportunity.
I know.
to see each
I'm
other.
glad I came in.
Well, I was going to say have a good rest of your summer, but you're going.
I'm
away.
done. Yeah, I'll be back for a week in August, but
So
that's
we'll
about
be on
it.
the beach at 25th Street. So come back
All
in
right.
August. Come up and see us. We're going to be doing this all summer long.
What's
every
this?
Saturday.
What's this for?
This is the Rant booth. powered by A2D Radio. We're broadcasting live. We're streaming live as we watch the Phillies game. So you can go back on to any one of the social platforms
And see myself?
and see yourself. Look at her. She's
Someone's saying I'm cute.
Isn't that
Thanks.
What's that?
Someone said, "Oh, she cute." Thanks, girlie.
All right, there it is. Alexa Thurian, Chris Thurian's daughter, stopping in. Every once in a while, we get people stopping in, saying hi to us. We've had a great night here at the Rant booth at all campus and on the boardwalk, powered by A2D Radio. Oh, it's always you never know who's going to stop and see us, John.
Yeah, that's the best part of being in Ocean City.
Isn't that great?
People just stop by that are famous and Philadelphia sports related, and just come on, pop on, and talk your favorite sport here with us.
I'll tell you what, we got about 5 minutes left in this game, and we got Flattery in there. Is that his name? Flatty?
I believe so.
I butcher
Yeah.
names left and right, but he's a lefty. He's a big dude, and he throws some heat. He just threw it. 91. I don't know, that wasn't a fastball, was it?
I
That
don't
couldn't
know.
have been. He can't be that big and only throw 91, can he?
It could. Lefties get away with murder.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they could do anything, and as long as they throw strikes, they could be in the
Look, there is a
bigs.
man on. Look, there's nobody out. Man on first.
There's DP.
Oh,
Double play. There we go.
Got him. Double play. That's a big out
That's huge.
in the 7th. Yo, you need somebody to step up and
make a play.
pitch, make a play.
Defensively, majorly, yes.
And how about Bohm with the?
I was bummed. That was a beautiful cutoff
that's
there.
A beautiful cutoff, and they had the shift on.
Yep.
If that ball got by him, could have been
Look at-
trouble.
What was Reese doing there? Celebrating at the end? Look at Reese giving a little pump. A little excitement.
Yeah, he's all pumped up. Just focus on the good, will you?
That's us Philadelphia fans.
Just
There's
focus on the
not
good.
much good.
Let's not look at the bad. We can't talk about the bad.
So,
we can only talk about the
little
good.
knockdown. Yeah,
So I brush it back a little bit. We don't only talk about the good, not the bad.
So we want to talk about on the way out of here, Bill.
We'll talk about practice. We'll talk about practice. We're talking about practice. Not the game, practice.
Well, I want to give a big thanks to everyone on A2D chiming in.
What hat did you get? Did you
Coming in here, that's the Army hat.
Nice hat. I like that one. All right. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry to
That's all right. Big thanks to everyone on A2D family chiming in, coming and checking us out, helping out the calls here at all campuses. We're getting back on our feet and getting moving. This is going to be a show that we're going to be doing every Saturday night, guys.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. We get look from the first week to the second, third, fourth week. We have such a variety of people.
It's
Young
great.
people today dominating the stage.
Oh, it's so
Last
good.
week we had a few girls. We had people from all over the place. Not just Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Eagles fans, but everybody.
Anyone could come on and talk whatever they want.
Today we had Nationals fans. We had Yankees fans.
Yeah,
and I think it's it's called a diverse, right? We're pushing diversity.
And you could talk any sport, right? There's some guys that want to come on that they only watch baseball. There's some guys that only watch football or hockey, or we had that hockey player that came on.
Yeah,
and, he wanted to talk Flyers. And that we give them the space to get off what they want and get on a podcast that they like.
And the Phillies just get out of the inning as we move to the top of the 8th. As we get closer and closer to the inevitable.
yeah. I want to see who comes in on the 8th and 9th now.
I can't wait to see the reaction of the people that are walking by here when we get to the 8th inning, the bottom of the 8th. When we got you know what I mean?
This is a non language show that we broadcast here, but when that happens,
By the way,
you'll hear a couple come out.
The one little boy said he used the word sucks. And you see the parents go, oh, they didn't know it. That's one word we can allow. It's not that bad. But, I think he startled his parents.
Oh, yeah. That's, oh, man. Once they blow this game, because it's inevitable. It's coming. And there's going to be a couple words coming out right here.
Yeah, we had a great time, John. I want to thank you for allowing this to happen. It's a great concept. Every Saturday up here on the boardwalk at all campus, 1028 Boardwalk. Join us in the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio, on all the major platforms. You can see if you have a potential career in radio and TV.
Come on and try it out.
Yeah, and you never knew who'll stop by. How about that? I surprised you.
I did not know who she was.
Listen, I've seen her grow up since she was like 4 years old.
Yeah,
They live
she's
there.
tall.
Yeah.
Like her dad.
All right. We got and Asia's chiming in wearing the Iverson jersey because she likes AI. I said practice. We're talking about practice,
Yeah.
not the game. Practice. The poll: Will the Phillies make a playoff run? Agree or disagree? I think they will. I'm gonna be the eternal optimist.
I hope they do. Because it's always a better summer when Phillies are winning. Always a better summer here in Philadelphia.
All right, I guess that's
signing
it. It's
off.
9 o'clock. We're gonna sign off.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you, John Coyle. Thank you, Tommy Arnone, for making this all possible.
Yep.
We'll be back here next Saturday, 6 to 9, right here on the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio at all campus. Come visit us. Don't be shy. Talk sports. And we'll see you next Saturday right here at all campus on the boardwalk. Thank you, John.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week.
Good night, guys.